We are live, and we're waiting for Anthony to finish playing with his webcam. When he's all set, we're ready to go. Try to get some people in here.
Yes, some peeps.
Unfortunately, I have to lower the camera so you guys can't see us for a second here. Frank, your job is going to be refreshing the news because stuff is breaking right now.
Yep, I'm looking at it right now, just seeing.
Hey.
Hello.
Hello.
Micro SD Express currently priced at SanDisk store 18 minutes ago. $39.99 for 256 and $39.99 for 256 and $34.99 for 128.
Yeah, and then their version of it is $10.
Pokemon Legends Z through A is set for release on August 15, 2025.
Yeah, Amazon posted the thing and then took it down, so we'll see.
Yeah, well, it is the year of the Switch.
Yeah, I mean, this is crazy. Like, all day long, I've just been following this stuff, and it's going nuts.
Is it the year of good news, hopefully? I hope so.
Not for Xbox, but yes, for the most part.
Well, yeah.
I'm taking the shot.
As far as Nintendo, like we said the last episode, right? Like, Nintendo's going to be giving us the good news that we want to at least hear, so let's just have it at this point. Have some updated stuff.
We got RWK with a $1.99 super chat. There you go. You guys heard that, right?
Yeah, we heard that.
Yeah, well, you're going to hear it again. All right. We got Stevie Mac here. We got Wesson here. We got hockey fan. Richard says the Uber driver tried to touch him. He kept trying to replace my butter with margarine. That's totally not the same thing. All right, that guy needs like help. And for some reason, he had a Dayquil medicine. When I didn't order any, he probably wanted to like steal it to make drugs. I don't know, Richard. You got a lot of crazy people over there. You got a lot of crazy shit happening over there, Richard. All right. So RWK, his super chat said, "Sup, y'all. Thank you so much for $1.99. Appreciate that.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right. You are watching gameplay of Rise of the Ronin, which is only on PlayStation 5, motherfuckers. Not on Xbox. Because big fat ass Phil didn't go to bat for you guys.
Well, I guess we don't have it.
We.
It's not on our precious Game Pass.
We do not have this. We do not have that, but we do not buy games, but we want the games. But we. What are you playing with the Wii all day? You guys should have done marketing for Nintendo Wii U. Where the fuck were you with the Wii when Nintendo needed your help 10 years ago for the Wii U?
What happened then?
We need it. We need this. We need that. We need that. Oh.
It's just...
I think you need a lobotomy. That's what I think you need.
Jesus.
It's such a... It's just we're in a different cycle where we're going to get into a lot of this stuff tonight. Because there's just a lot of... There's a reason why we just want Nintendo to kind of just give us something new and we can just coast past this next strange couple years. Yeah, I did say we.
We.
But just as just as gamers that play everything specifically, we just need good news. And we did get some. We're going to get into a lot of that stuff.
Whole night.
Yeah, it's
we can't say we anymore.
Yeah, it's we can't have what we want, man. It's we can't play whatever we want. It's got to be just one lane.
You see, I can play whatever I want, Anthony. You know why? Because I own all the consoles. Because I'm a grown ass fucking man who goes to the store and says, "Money PlayStation, money Xbox, money Nintendo, money Ouya, money." And Television Amico.
Well, not that, but
Milkman, we acknowledge you, buddy.
We acknowledge
Yeah,
you.
Well,
it's
well, I will say really quick, Anthony, is when I want to play a game, instead of sitting on the fucking internet going, we, you know what I do? I go to the store and I buy the game.
yeah. Check it out
I
for
say,
yourself,
give me the PlayStation and give me that fucking game.
and you stream it, you play it, you see if you like it, and you give your honest thoughts.
Right, yeah. I don't fucking say, I go to the store, I'd be like, you know what? Give me that Xbox. I want to play that game. Give me that Nintendo Switch because I want to play that game. I don't sit here and pretend, well, we don't have it yet. You don't have what? You have an ass. You have a pair of legs. You could get up and go to the store, take your fucking wallet out and give the guy the money and buy the game and play it. Everyone acts like they're handcuffed,
That's
like
true.
they're in prison.
no, I committed to this platform and I can never
It
change
needs
ever.
to be. It's like we just, we like competition. We say this all the time.
You heard me. Listen to me. How hard is it to get off your big fat ass, go to the store, buy a PlayStation and buy Wukong and play the game and enjoy it or don't enjoy it? And then that's it. You don't have to do anything else. You don't have to, you can even return the console. You could give it to charity. You could give it to your friend, your neighbor. You could return it. I mean, there's a million different things you could do with the console. I mean, I don't understand why it's a we this and we that. You know what I mean?
They're afraid they might like it and get caught. That's exactly.
I don't
why.
know. Aren't we all here to play video games?
Yeah,
I didn't know we
it's-
were here to fucking kiss Phil Spencer's big fat ass until it turns green. And then the doctors have to cut it off because it's got fungus infections. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Are you
it's-
guys gamers? Are you a slave to a corporation? I don't know, man. Sounds like a lot of fucking grifting's going on lately. What
Yeah,
do
you
I
have
fucking
to-
know, though, right? I'm just a guy that plays games on all
How dare you.
platforms. I'm going to take
Yeah.
that fucking shot until I'm fucking tired of hearing about it. I'm going to take that shot, everybody. So listen, you come to this show every fucking week, you're going to hear me take that shot. And I see people leaving. Good, because you can go fuck yourselves. We don't want you here. Okay? Go play with your little fucking Game Pass and your Xbox. Stick it up your ass. Go play Indie Pass because you got a lot of great fucking indie games coming out this month, including UFC 5, which nobody even knew that was a game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You-
I thought
UFC.
UFC 4 was the end of it.
We love UFC games.
I didn't even hear about UFC 4
Patriot
when
Joe,
that
what's up?
dropped either. That kind of just came and went.
No, Carlos is here as well. Yeah, I know. Well, we can't own more than one console, says Richard. Yeah, I know, right? It's the economy, but I can own 16 different iPhones.
can own
You dumb
16.
motherfuckers. You're all stupid.
And don't forget too, you can't play on PC because you're stupid for spending all that money on frames. I've heard that all week because of the 50
Yeah.
series cards. You're dumb for buying for.
If there's a time for
I
Perry
got
to
the
cut a promo,
iWatch, I
it's-
got the iPhone, I got the iCar, I got the. These motherfuckers got everything, and they can't go out and buy another console.
They'll spend $2,000 on an i5 iMac, but they won't buy a console.
Mhm.
Like, oh, but it has an i5
They-
in it. That's
they
I
good.
won't
bought the
build a
cyber
PC,
truck.
but
I
they'll
bought the
get-
cyber tires. I bought the cyber lawnmower. Yeah, you bought everything, you dumb bitch. But you didn't buy a PlayStation to play one game, right?
They won't build a PC, but they'll spend like almost $4,000.
Oh
on a
no, they
MacBook.
hate PC people. Are you kidding me? But the fucking Xbox is turning into a PC app, right?
We're gonna talk about that later.
Chat room,
Well,
you
that's
guys are
different.
laughing because you know this shit's true. You know it's
Oh,
true.
but they said on Twitter, Perry, that don't believe what you heard.
My camera
You know?
like moved over. What's going on with my camera here?
And if they say that, it must be true. And it's like you guys aren't getting the big picture here. We've been talking about this.
No, they're not
All
getting the
last
big
year.
picture. And you know what's funny? The report came out that people that have Game Pass aren't even buying games. And the people that admitted that they don't buy games and play them on Game Pass are the ones laughing at this report on Twitter.
Yeah.
You know how many tweets I've seen that reply to these reports? And I'm like, hey, I've seen that guy's channel a couple of years ago. That guy said he didn't buy games anyway. It happens.
Yeah.
Bro,
I was
who you fucking, if you're going to do that, if you're going to reply to like comments like that, you better have a screenshot of your digital library that you own and post that shit in the replies. Because I got the receipts.
and he could show like stacks of.
I could
of
reply to that guy and be like, actually, that's not true because here's all my stuff I own. So I would suggest if anybody does that shit, take a screenshot with your little controller. The little button's right here. Right? It's called the share button. I put it right here in the middle for you because nobody knows what the fuck to do. You hit that button one time, it takes a screenshot of your screen. And you take that and you upload the clip to Twitter. And you'd be like, well, here's why you're wrong, buddy, because here's my library of all the games from Game Pass that I purchased. That's what you all need to do.
Yeah. It's
That's how you shut people up. You show them.
it's definitely a different. Like, it's a different time for the brand, and we're seeing that kind of unravel as each month goes on. And it's not like we're sitting here trying to really talk about them every episode, but like every time there's news, we have to say, and they've
there's
been in the news a lot.
There's a lot of news.
Yeah.
There's a
And
new
they
console all of a
come up
sudden.
all the
Everything's
time.
getting leaked out. It's like, what is going on? Oh, we might have
And then it's not true.
we might
yeah.
have a discontinued Series X. I'm sorry, Series X with the disk drive might be out
That
of
was
here.
unraveled last night on your podcast over there with Noof, and it's like
Gaming After
that's-
Dark every Tuesday night on Noof Nukem's channel, 9:30 p.m. Eastern. You can find us there. Anyway,
yeah, that's. I mean, you were going into that, and that really brought up a whole nother topic of like
we didn't even
really,
mean to
like,
go
what's
into
going
that.
on.
That was a mistake.
Right.
Noof was like, hey, do you guys have Xboxes over there? And I'm like, yeah, why wouldn't we? And then we looked into it. We're like, actually, we don't have any Xboxes over
Yeah.
there.
And then you guys start
And
saying
of course,
that, and I'm like,
the damage
my friend-
control in the chat room started. Well, they're selling out. Really?
That's not what
Yeah.
the report said.
5-1, and they're selling out all of a sudden?
Yeah, it's very interesting.
They're all
when you
selling
see-
out, but the digital Series X isn't selling out, and the Series S isn't selling out.
And tell me how the Galaxy console on Best Buy's finally sold out all of a sudden when it was just up for months and months.
The
And
Shrek-
nobody-
Shrek
alert,
meme.
it's not.
It's not exactly.
Infinite, what's
yeah.
up?
It's like they're just sending shit back, or it's. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff. My friend at Best Buy said he didn't get any at all the whole holiday season.
Can you call your
There's-
friend at Best Buy right now? Put him on speakerphone.
I wish. Yeah,
No. Call him up right now.
he's probably working.
Call him up. That's perfect. Say, listen, how many Xboxes did you sell last month?
That's true. I should.
Get him on there. Be like, bro, you're on the air real quick. Don't say nothing crazy. Be like, yo, Hogan, don't say shit. How much did you
Yeah.
sell last week?
Got it.
What's his name?
His name is Joe.
Joe Mama? Joe Man?
Joe Mama.
Joe Mama.
Call Joe Mama on the phone right now.
Show mama.
Joe, how many Xboxes you sell? Bro, fucking nobody buying that shit. Yeah, it's all right. That's all we needed to know.
Be like, when was the last time you saw one come through?
One
That'd be
second. Let
like-
me see if I can call him.
Yeah,
6
call Joe
months.
Mama. Be like, Joe Mama, you're on the air. Don't say nothing crazy like Hulk Hogan. But we just need to know, how many Xboxes did you guys sell?
Yeah. Excuse me.
Okay, I called and went straight to voicemail. So
Should have left him a
hopefully he's-
voicemail.
He's
Why don't you
waiting.
text him? Be like, Joe,
I'll text him.
Joe, baby. Be like, yo, Joe. All right. Chat room. We have the MILF Man here as well. He is also known as Cougar Man because he lost his old account. Is the Series X the most disappointing thing in gaming history? No, but it is the story of the Series X, I think, is the most disappointing. Because it had a chance to succeed and the company themselves hindered it. At the end of the day. Don't boo like Hulk Hogan? Well, too fucking bad. Dude, I'll check my store tomorrow. Anyway, listen. It seems like Microsoft does have the Series X with the disk drive in stock. However, last night, I don't know why, but we were not getting that on the main page. We had to actually like Google links directly to get this thing. So they have it. However, Best Buy no longer carries the 2 terabyte, the Star Galaxy one. And they seem to be sold out completely of the disk drive one.
Yeah,
because
only
it says
Microsoft has
it says check open box, and usually when it says check open box, that means it's discontinued. Just so you guys know. I don't know if you guys worked at Best Buy, but this fucking guy did. That fucking guy did, and the guy above, the other bald guy did. And we know that when it says check open box, that's code for that thing is discontinued. GameStop has them used. They do not have them new. Walmart, Target, all these places do not have the 1 terabyte disc brand new in the box. They only have the 1 terabyte digital Series X. Just saying. Anyway, DJ, what's going on?
What's up, DJ?
All right.
They're
What's
acting
up,
like
DJ?
Sony
I
now.
just-
Go ahead.
Just texted him. So I'll see. But we shall see.
I just put it into Best Buy and it says it's unavailable within 250 miles.
Yeah.
So
That
It's
means
not
it's
even around.
discontinued, usually.
yeah, because it says check stores. You can't even order it. So
Yeah.
it's done.
When I check stores, it's not even around.
Wow.
Oh,
But
but
I
it's
checked that
sold
last
out
night
because
while we were
Call of Duty's on fire. Well, Call of Duty came out in October.
Well, the thing is, you think it would be smart. Send those consoles out during holiday season. People will buy it to get Game Pass, jump on Call of Duty. But if you don't have them there during your peak holiday, like around Thanksgiving,
They haven't had them for 3 weeks.
it's like,
There were people that wanted to buy them the day after Christmas that couldn't buy them.
yeah,
'Cause
it's not even.
Because I read the
That's
Reddit
crazy.
I read the Reddit posts, and they're not fanboy. It's not like they're Sony guys saying this shit. This
They
is
literally
actual
want
people
a
that want
console.
Xbox.
Yeah.
Because there are people in there saying Xbox has no games. They're like, grow up already. Like they're basically downvoting the people coming
Right.
in there
And-
saying that.
Yeah, and we all know how it is. Some people, like, after Christmas, they maybe have a little Christmas money. They want to get something. They're like, oh, you know what? I'll get an Xbox. And then they look, and it's just not, it's not like at a Best Buy. GameStop, if you get one, it's only like pre-owned. It's like maybe they don't want a pre-owned console. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, it's just if people want it, like, that should just be there, at least at some capacity. I mean, the Galaxy one, okay, that was going to just disappear regardless. We knew that. But that was in stock forever. That was in stock for like, what, 3 months, 4 months? Like, we kept checking. They're like, oh, no, it's still in stock. It's still there. $6.99.
I don't know.
It's just, yeah. We're seeing it on the and then Target doesn't even have them, right? They don't have them.
I just checked there.
Over here, they don't have them. Azure Eyes, what's up? Lucius, what's up? And by the way,
What's
it's
up,
not
guys?
just us. The UK is not getting them in.
Mm.
And Nukem is in Canada, and he's unable to find them.
Yeah, him and Mental are both in Canada, and they were looking in the chat and nothing. You know what I mean? Or
Absolutely
Mental was in
nothing,
the chat
man.
with you guys. So yeah, that was a interesting little
It just
piece
so
of the
happens
news.
that they're announcing this new app where it's going to be, which we already knew. They're going to merge Windows with the Xbox. They're basically going to make an app that's the Xbox dashboard. You're going to open this app on your computer, your handheld, all your shit, and it's just going to be the Xbox dashboard. You're going to access all your games. We knew that was happening. obviously.
We've been talking about it.
But it just
forever.
so happens that they announced that, what was it, yesterday or the day before? They had Jason Ronald go out on CES and turn around and say all that shit. And all of a sudden now nobody can find these things. It seems like they want people to just buy the digital console so that they're prepared for this app. Okay? So if you buy a digital console, guess what? You're not buying discs anymore. You're buying digital games. You're ready for the app. You see how this works, Bucko?
Yep.
This isn't, you guys are haters, and this has nothing to do with that.
This is stuff that's happening now.
They're pushing
like right
people
now.
into digital because this is going to help their app. But, people don't understand. People don't think for 5 fucking seconds. You know what it is? A lot of these guys online, they're not retailers. They're not businessmen. Like, these guys don't see it that way. They just see it as the casual fan. Like, oh, no, they must be sold out.
But when you see the strategies like that have been done before, and you
got to be a
mentioned last
salesman.
night,
You got to be in retail. You got to understand these things. You got to see them a mile away. We've seen a lot of stuff in retail. A lot of stuff from the companies. We've gotten emails. I mean, Anthony, we would get emails at Best Buy, and it's like, don't tell anybody.
Yeah.
It's like, this is confidential shit. Like, we knew stuff about certain products that we couldn't tell the customers about as far as being pulled or being taken off the shelves. We had to sit there and sell that shit.
Yeah. Yep. Even if there was a shortage or whatever it was, it's or like you mentioned, like for example, like the Wii U thing, them sending it back, even though they still were selling them and they were just like, nope, we're done. We're sending them back. It's like, if that has to happen, you just have to immediately just like do that and then just act like you don't even really know what's going on. But that happened, and that was, back then. So,
yes,
you start to see that history repeat with some of these other companies when they're trying to push, especially with the whole, this is an Xbox, all that stuff. When that started to happen, and all this is lining up so perfectly, it's almost like they just have all the chess pieces in line, for their next move. So, it's very telling. So it's like you really have to be just completely out of it to not know what's going on in front of us, seeing it, now it's on LG TVs, you know what I mean?
Which is good. However, it's not going to be till the end of the year, and it's only for the newer models for right now until they decide they're going to support the older models, which the older models are capable.
Yeah.
But they don't want to tell you that because they want you to go out and buy the C5 just to play Xbox games on it.
Yeah.
Over the cloud.
Or they know people will buy the Fire Stick and it will draw up Fire Stick sales because they're like, you know what, I'll just get the 4K 120 Fire Stick.
Well, everything's on Xbox, Anthony, right? It just so happens that right after this campaign happens, you can't find these consoles.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. It's like, it's just too, I know like it's weird to sometimes wear the tinfoil hat, but this is like not even that. We're actually like, this is just how it is. We've seen these companies. We're not saying the Xbox is
dead. What we're saying is they're saying, hey, no more discs. Your digital Xbox and beyond. Absolutely. This is what we're trying to point out here, but people are going to watch this and get the wrong impression here. We're not saying the console's dead. Obviously, it's not dead. They've announced the Xbox Prime.
Yeah.
Which, who knows what the hell that's going to be. And I want to know who the hell's going to actually buy the fucking thing. After the way they treated their customers the last couple of years.
Yeah.
Who's going to buy it?
And what did we say on the
last things aren't even selling. Who is going to buy it? I want to know who's going to buy it. You know what? I'm going to ask the chat room who's going to buy it, because there's at least 1 or 2 people in the chat that are going to buy it, and they're going to remain silent.
Like, if people want to buy it, look, just like how we could do what we do with our money, they could do with their money. That's fine.
That's fine.
But I don't think you're going to get anything that's.
I'm going to buy it because Game Pass is the ultimate thing. Like, I've seen this on Twitter. It's like, guys, like, you
really
can buy what
have
you
to
want,
see
but stop being a shill about it. Just be like, hey, I'm going to buy it. I like Xbox.
Yeah, we have to see what it actually is, because right now we don't really know.
You know what? I'm gonna make a prediction here. What if it's a console that you put under the TV? What if it's only streaming?
Like Keystone.
Yeah.
I was
I
thinking
can
the same
see that.
thing.
Because, you can play anywhere but natively. I mean, you put the box
Yeah.
under there and you just stream the shit.
Yeah.
What if that's what it is? What if Keystone is the next Xbox?
Or a Keystone like something that's like, very small, like you said, under the TV. It still keeps the Xbox name in households for people that want the console, that don't want to worry about the PC.
Oh, but they're going to put Steam on it. And you know what you're going to do? You're just going to buy games on Steam because they're cheaper. Right?
Yeah, it just
What?
gives
Huh?
it gives people
Whoa.
the
Huh?
option.
Yeah. And by the way, Steam announced Steam OS is pretty much on every platform now, which they've been doing that anyway. So I don't understand why that's a huge thing all of a sudden.
Yeah, it's not really like,
They did that 10 years
surprising.
ago. I
Yeah,
can't do
so-
polls. What's going on here? Shout out to Firefox, you bitch. This thing froze again.
Fucking Firefox.
That's
I
why
saw
nobody
two-
was talking in the chat, because it was frozen. I
saw
probably
two
had
stupid
20
things
people
in-
cursing me out in the chat, and I wouldn't even know.
People have been posting on Reddit that they can't find one, and I saw like two of the stupidest things. One guy was like, "It's called Christmas, duh," and I'm like, "All right, you're just dumb."
Well, it's not
And
Christmas anymore.
Well, another guy was like, "Did you try Staples?" Like that's the first place you would think of to go for an
Staples?
Xbox. They had.
I mean,
they-
I know
they
they're
don't
still
have 'em
around, but come
now,
on.
But yeah,
Uh,
so stupid.
Stevie Mac, what's up? $900 for a Series X with 24 months of Game Pass Ultimate. Come on, that's the best deal in gaming, man. You can play all these indie games. Xbox is right on the new LG TVs now, too. It was only on Samsung before. Yeah, I know. The Tizens. Never buying an Xbox again, says Wesson. Wesson, why don't you tell us why you're not buying another Xbox? We want to know. As of right now, I'm not buying another Xbox Infinite. Why aren't you buying another Xbox Infinite? Come on. You PlayStation pony guys? You ponies? You round up your little horse turds and you put them in the chat right now and you tell us why you're not buying an Xbox. I'm waiting. Start a poll. What was the poll going to be again?
Who's
buying the next
buy the
Xbox?
Xbox Prime?
Who is buying Xbox Prime?
Now, I know
Me.
this Xbox news
Me.
is kind of like all jumbled together, so it's all kind of within the conversation. But it's definitely coming sooner than later. We said this though, that it was going to be coming out sooner. They were not going to wait until, like it was going to come out either, later this year, or early next year, or whatever we said. Even next year, it's just like it's going to be coming soon. They're just trying to kind of.
We got the poll in the chat. It's either not me or it's me with a we.
We.
Me.
Me, we.
Come on, be honest. It's the millennium. It's okay. It's okay, baby. He has a friend in the city.
He has a friend in the
Oh,
Oh, man.
uh,
What would be your motive? Millennium. Peer pressure.
With the responses I've seen on Twitter about all this, I'm shocked that people know how to get dressed in the morning. They know how to wake up and put clothes on and start their day.
Wake up.
they get help from their mommies.
Bro, and I don't look for this shit. I'll be honest with you. It just pops up in my timeline.
Yeah, same here.
I'm not like looking. By the way, they got rid of the trending tab. You have to like go into search for that now, and I don't even bother with that. I'll just open Twitter and I'll just see responses. I'm like, what is this for? I'll read the main thing and I'm like, really? Like, there's people arguing with each other. I'm like, why are you arguing about this? This is video games. Like, you guys play games at all?
Yeah, it's like I said, this is a situation where, we're going to be seeing these changes and these releases come from Xbox a lot sooner than later. They seem to be really. I know they tried to say no, it's not true, but they do this stuff all the time with the leaking and then trying to backpedal.
Right.
And it's just we're too like ahead of the game to just like not see what they're doing. It's like we already know what you're doing. Even if it's not called Xbox Prime, it's the next Xbox, and you're just trying to act like
Well, how is Logan Paul not going to sue them?
the Prime drink.
Prime Energy drink.
What about Metroid?
Metroid
Yeah.
Prime 4.
Or Amazon.
Oh my God, Frank! You know what this means?
Yeah, Amazon Prime.
This is going to be the next headline tomorrow for all these Xbox guys.
They're gonna wrap it in Prime.
What happened?
Folks, is Metroid Prime 4 coming to Xbox Prime, folks, folky wokies?
You know they're gonna
Oh.
do that.
Hokey folk, do the
gonna
hokey
be like,
pokey
"Oh."
and turn yourself around.
They have such a good
Do the
relationship with
folky
Nintendo,
pokey?
it could
That's what
happen.
it's all
Yeah,
about.
right. They're like, you know what? Let's do a deal. You got a deal.
Do the hokey folky and turn your Xbox on.
Remember when Spider-Man was
Uh.
coming because of that like graphic or whatever?
Oh,
Oh,
I
yeah.
thought Helldivers was
Yeah.
coming out in June of last year. What happened?
Oh yeah, and Helldivers. Don't forget that. Supposed to
I
be
just
here.
said that.
Oh, I thought
we
you
will.
said,
We are
Spider-Man.
gonna.
How
get
old
it
are you?
soon.
100.
Optimus Prime, RWK. What's up, man? All right, let's read what the pony guys in the chat. We got ponies in the chat here. Weston and Infinite. $900 for a Series X. We read that okay already. All right. I'm never buying another Xbox again, but he didn't say why. Why? You coward? Tell us in the chat. We need to know.
We.
We would like to know.
We would like to know. We need to know why you don't want to tell us. Ah! All right. Weston, come on. As of right now, I'm not buying another Xbox, says Infinite. Yes, I'm a pony, Infinite says. They burn too many bridges. I'm a console gamer and support the console is in the toilet from them. Okay. I'm getting Call of Duty Xbox Prime, says Carlos. I didn't know that Call of Duty was a console.
They have their own
It can be.
console now?
Is Treyarch making that one?
It's just a Call of Duty box. You can't play
I'm so
anything else
pissed
on
at
it.
Black Ops. They took away the freaking Christmas Nuketown.
Yeah, you know what, man? Fuck Microsoft for that. I'm blaming fucking Bill Gates, even though he hasn't worked there in 10 years. They got rid of the holiday Nuketown. Why? Why is Xbox always getting rid of shit that we want?
They should just keep it in there.
Yeah,
No,
that's
why
fine.
would you
It's
keep it
not-
in there? You don't want people to be happy now, do you?
It's not hurting anything.
Do they still have Nuketown 24/7?
Yeah, they
Yeah.
still have Nuketown, but it's not the Christmas version anymore. It's just regular Nuketown now.
It's still
Oh,
winter.
it's not Christmas anymore. Well, no shit, motherfucker. But guess what? No one's going to play that game next year, right?
It's still 5 degrees
So,
outside.
yeah,
Keep
so
it-
just
keep it
leave it in
cold.
there. God.
We just got snow the other day. Come on.
Yeah.
Should
At
they
least
have
I
only
did.
aired Charlie Brown's Christmas once?
Oh yeah, that freaking. Oh yeah.
You know what I
sweet.
mean? No. Just airs this one Christmas. That's it.
That's it.
Stupid
Yeah.
fucking Squid Game, says DJ. I agree. And by the way, that is not streamer friendly, that Squid Games mode, because it has copyrighted music.
Oh, lovely.
Wow, and they know people are going to stream.
So
Call of
we
Duty.
played that the other day and it's cut out of our stream completely now.
Oh, that's
Wow.
stupid.
They should have put a streamer mode on for that.
Yeah.
You would think, Anthony, but guess what? They don't care. Microsoft again. I'm going to blame them.
Well, that's an oversight that should have not been.
Yeah. No.
Yeah,
Like
that
you
should have
said,
been
they know-
addressed.
They know that most of the players are streamers and stuff like that. They should like. cater
Yeah.
to that.
Maybe you just have to. Maybe the streamers that actually do want to keep it in, they literally just have to mute their stream and just play with just their audio, which is stupid
You
because you
get the
shouldn't have to do that.
5090. Carlos,
like,
why
look
don't you
over
get
it.
us some fucking new equipment? You got all this money you're fucking throwing around, my man.
Yeah.
Wait,
Can you
Carlos,
build us the
honestly,
studio first, and then you could buy all
Carlos,
that shit?
can you be our sugar daddy, please?
What graphics card do you actually have?
Well,
Do
he
you
is a
really have,
sugar
like,
daddy,
4090?
Anthony, because he's always watching us in bed with no clothes on.
If you donate $1,000,
He admitted it. He said he watches us in bed.
what? No
That's
clothes
fine.
on.
And we said, come on the show then. Pull out your phone. And he's like, I got no clothes on. All right, well, you're in bed naked watching us. So, like Anthony said, throw us some cash.
Her and
Oh,
her
yeah.
friend.
For $1,000, I eat one of the sardines right now, Carlos. I got you.
Bro, with the money he's throwing around in there, you better ask him for like $100,000. This guy's got money. He's loaded.
Hell yeah.
Wait, Carlos, do you really have like a 4090? Like, what do you really have in your computer?
No, he's
I
got a
need to know.
40. He's a madman, this guy.
He's got two 4090s.
This guy takes a loan out on his credit cards.
Oh my god. Why?
He's
Shout
got
out to
about 12
Carlos.
mortgages on his house. Like, this guy is, he's strapped.
Carlos is one of the guys we've actually met through doing stuff online. So shout out to Carlos.
He's the only guy we built the computer for. That cost like, what, $2,000? And the next day he's like, yeah, I'm going to build another one.
He has a
Jesus.
4090 in every room, including the
Why the hell did you have me build one if you're just going to build one anyway?
Maybe he started the addiction. Maybe now he's just like, oh man, now I got to just build. I just got to keep
Yeah, but
building.
you see, he likes watching other people build it. So he's got a problem.
You know, I heard he soldered a 4090 to his car so it would get better performance.
just
He puts it on the fucking battery. Fucking just-
he buys one just to go home. Yeah, I actually need this real quick.
That's actually his alternator. It's just a 4090.
Yeah,
He already has 10 5090s
like-
pre-ordered.
NVIDIA makes a car. He's the first one there.
the power supply is his car battery. It's like- oh shit.
Shout out to all the Xbox guys in the chat that want to be door greeters for Microsoft when they're 68, because half of them are 65 right now anyway. So, hey, listen, Phil Spencer doesn't know who you are, even though he met you at some of these expos. Okay? He's not going to make you the Walmart door greeter for Microsoft. You're not getting a pension. You're not getting health benefits. If anything, you're getting laid off. Good luck.
Yeah, and it's not going to be, you know, again, there's a lot of stuff that's going to be immediate, like changes that I think are going to come with more.
The Nurse Betty syndrome. You ever watch Nurse Betty?
I know of it.
So Nurse Betty, the lady's watching TV and she falls in love with the doctor and she thinks he's a real person.
Oh, okay.
That's these Xbox guys. They watch Phil Spencer. Oh, Phil, I know him. Like, you don't know him. You have no idea who this guy is.
Blinded by love.
Even if you met him at an expo, he doesn't know who you are. He doesn't give two shits.
Yeah, it's definitely a kick in the balls to anybody that's been trying to be loyal
Hand it over to
the
me.
brand, you know. And then you just have like, you know, again, you can't really deny that this stuff is happening. You just have to accept that we kind of saw the writing on the wall at the end of 23 into 24. And then all of 24, it was constant, like, you know, we just started to see, not just with Xbox, but how PlayStation was doing their thing with the Pro. And we, you know, we're literally getting up into this point. We're going to talk about it. Nintendo stuff just keeps coming out.
Hit the wrong button.
And the Pro didn't sell.
Apparently it did.
Oh my god, who cares if it didn't sell? You know, if Xbox made a Pro, all you motherfuckers would be out there fucking praising the Xbox Pro. It's like, guys, I'm buying tech. It is
Yeah,
what it is. I'm buying everything I can get my hands on. I'm not like Carlos over here.
Mr. Moneybags Carlos over there.
Well, I don't know.
You know, you should give him a monocle.
And then years from now, we're gonna be like, "Didn't you have a monocle?" And we're gonna be like, "No, I don't think I didn't have one."
Oh God.
That was a funny rabbit
Phil
hole.
Spencer, thumbs down, Carlos says. Yeah, I don't believe in credit card debt. No, thank you.
Damn.
He
Okay.
just has that money.
So he's just flinging that
if you-
cash out.
Yeah,
Cold hard cash.
but it's sometimes it's
Cold
better
hard
that
cash
way.
in my hands, right? That's what Jeff told you, man. I want that cold hard cash in my hands. And after you help with the TV, my dad says you're
Did you
not allowed
not
to
see
come
my
back.
stream? Did you see my stream, Anthony? Where like Jeff was yelling at me to give him money or something like that.
Okay, so Anthony probably has no idea what happened.
No.
He has no idea.
So I said to Fred, just to fuck with him on a stream, Jeff's TV fell off the thing. We have to go back there tomorrow and fix it. And he's like, oh, okay. And then I told him that USB thing that you broke of his was really $60 and not $17. And he wants the money back. And then I told Jeff what was happening. And Jeff jumped in the chat room, started screaming at him. Like, my dad says you could come help with the TV tomorrow, but once you leave, you're never allowed to come back here. Like, it turned into a huge thing.
What the hell?
And we were fucking with Fred, and Fred like felt bad on stream. He's like, "You guys are messing with me," but you could tell it was getting to him.
Well, yeah. I mean,
And then it got to the point where Fred was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna stop streaming now." I was like, "No, it was a joke." It's like, "Oh, I knew you guys were fucking with me. All right, I'm going. Bye." And I'm like, "I told you it was a joke, so you wouldn't stop streaming, you idiot."
He
yeah.
He said something
point.
like, "I got so mad at Fred that I was jumping up and down, and the TV fell." And then my
Yeah,
dad
like-
saw that I got angry. Like he made this whole like lore behind it. It was amazing.
Wow, this
I
is
thought
like
it was
some.
Perry with a fake account, but it was really Jeff. Just going.
What is this?
nuts.
WWE on
It's
Netflix?
better than that.
Oh, yeah, it's better than whatever the hell that
lolcow
was the
bullshit
other
this
night.
guy's doing on the other channel over there.
Yeah.
He's screaming and yelling and shit.
Yeah.
He will know when you purchase the handheld. He can go fuck himself with the handheld. The handheld, let me tell you something. If you're waiting for that Xbox handheld, I question your manhood.
Uh-oh. When do you guys think that's actually coming out?
Nobody gives a fuck.
You could buy one now.
A
It's just-
year
it's
next
called
year, you could buy one
Lenovo.
right now. You could buy any handheld.
Because they're going to put this out and another console, supposedly, whatever this Prime is, as
It's
well.
a prime
So you
piece
have-
of shit. Bro,
It's gonna be
who,
a busy
who-
couple years for Xbox.
who's going to buy it? Who's going to buy it?
The market's going to be flooded by the time it comes out.
They ruined the reputation about a year ago when they announced this 4 games thing. A lot of people already jumped off. They had a
Yeah.
year head start to jump off. Okay?
Some people wasted.
Now
their
you're
time.
finding
They're
out
like,
Game
"Yep."
Pass ain't making fucking money. How long until they turn around and be like, hey, you know what? We're going to take the top games out of Game Pass day and date. Got to make money on this stuff again.
I think that's where we're headed.
Maybe they'll say, hey, next Call of Duty you got to buy. Sorry. Maybe. I don't know. Nobody knows. We're going to have to find out. But, I mean, what if that happens? Then it's it. It's over, buddy. If they ever shut down Game Pass, it's over for Xbox. Like 100%. No doubt. Because all the slobs that stayed on there are going to be like, well, what's the incentive now? I can't play my $5 indie games for free anymore because I'm too fucking cheap to buy them. Right?
Yep. Right.
Tomb Raider 4 through 6 remaster will run at 4K 60. And PS5 is reported to run at 1440 60 on the Series S. Well, there you go.
Yeah, I'll definitely check them out at some point. just to have them.
The Series S. Now, there's been a huge controversy since we were. Did we talk about this last week? Well, this broke during the week.
It happened after.
Okay.
So
So
we were live on Monday last.
this
so
is
yeah,
a
it
big
happened after.
controversy, and everyone's talking about it because everyone's fucking stupid and they don't know when to chill out. The developers for Game Science who developed Wukong, okay, Black Myth Wukong, they said they have an issue trying to get this game to run because they have to get the parity going with the Series S and the Series X. They're saying the Series S has too low bandwidth of memory and it's hard for them to port their game over. Okay? And all I've been seeing is they're lying, they're this, they're that. Why the fuck would these guys lie about that? Well, Sony's paying them. Sony's not fucking paying them to say,
No.
can you tell people that you can't figure out how to fucking develop a game properly and make sure that you put it on our platform? And by the way, we're not going to promote this thing either. No. It's a developer that obviously can't figure out how to fucking optimize the game. So instead of saying, hey, why don't we try to figure out how we can help this guy? The internet's turning around. He's lying. He's being paid.
Yeah, it's like, dude, he's
Can't make
literally
the
trying to
Series
do a
S
job.
look
and he's-
bad. The Series S already looks bad. Bro, it's got 512 fucking gigs of RAM. You can't even run Call of Duty on that thing. Well, the 1 terabyte model just came out, bro. Hey, go fuck yourself. I didn't buy that one. I bought the other one, right? I'm stuck with the old one.
It's crazy they got.
This is what I'm saying.
Indiana Jones to run at 60 on there. That's crazy.
That's fine. And obviously, if the developer had help to optimize their game, they could get it to run.
Right.
But instead
true.
of the conversation turning into how can we help these guys, it turned into they're lying. They're obviously being paid and blah, blah, blah.
They're trying to get it done.
Why isn't Sony promoting this fucking game then? If they money had it, how come it's not on the back of the box of the PlayStation? How come they just got a physical release for this game?
Last month, right?
It was
After the
right
Game
after
Awards?
it was the day of the Game
Yeah.
Awards that it came out and they didn't even ship it on time. It shipped like 2 days later to all the retailers.
They're taking the stickers
If
off.
that
the
was
Game of the Year
Sony,
stickers.
that shit would have been front and center in every store the day it was supposed to come out
Yeah.
Absolutely.
with the big PlayStation logo on it. But it didn't have all that stuff on it. So again, I do believe there is an Xbox tax with the media, which, you know, these guys aren't really media. They're journalists, but they're not really journalists. They're a bunch of fucking hipsters that don't know how to play video games. Let's be honest here. And yes, they do have a bias towards the Xbox brand because we've seen it. However, not everything is an Xbox tax, okay? You got to separate. This is what makes a lot of these Xbox guys look stupid. You got to separate. There's a line. There's a middle ground here. We know that there is an Xbox tax, but it's not for every fucking situation, okay? You can't defend the Series S. The fact that it's underpowered and it's parity, that's the main issue. You know, you would think the devs would do their job. The devs don't want to do their job. They want to be lazy. They don't want to make a Series S version. You know what that would tell me as Microsoft? Okay, 2 things here. We either threaten the devs and tell them, listen, you better make a damn port for this because, you know, we're putting money in your pockets by, you know, getting the sales out there and shit. Or we need to just face the fact and pull this thing as soon as we can pull it.
And that's probably why.
Do a buyback
you have-
program. Say, send in your Series S. We'll send you the digital Series X. Just take the hit. They did it with the Xbox 360 with the red rings. They did all that shit before. Just take the hit. But they stayed the course, which they probably figured was the right move for them. But the developers walked away. So now you have games that are not even coming out on the platform because they don't want to deal with the parity clause. That's a problem.
They don't.
That's not
think
money
about it.
handing. That's a problem. Developers just don't want to make games for your console. You know who they did that to? They did that to the Dreamcast. They did that to fucking the Wii U. Remember that?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Remember the developers, third party? They made that one Madden game and EA said, peace out. We're not doing this tablet shit.
Yeah.
They don't think about it from the perspective of like some of these companies. Like if you're Game Science, you have a few hundred employees. They don't have thousands.
I don't
It
even think they
costs-
have a few hundred.
No, it's like 100 and something employees. It's like barely anything. It's a cost associated with porting this game over. You're being outsold. So how many copies are they really going to sell after they put all this money into it? The Microsoft certification process is a pain in the butt. It's like, what are they going to do? Like, why would you put it on there? I wouldn't at this point. It's like the hype for the game's already passed.
And then I'm
It's on
watching
PC.
I'm watching Xbox guys, okay? And I'm literally watching one guy say, well, when we get Wukong, I'm going to buy it, blah, blah. Then the guy turns around and goes, you know what? If we do get it, maybe I'm not going to buy it now, just to let them know how I feel. And I'm like, what? And then the guy goes, well, maybe if they put it in Game Pass, I'll play it. And I'm like, make up your fucking mind. The guy's like arguing with himself and if he's gonna fucking play this game or put it in his guy. It's like, bro, just go to the store, buy PS5, buy the game. Play it for 5 minutes, say it's a good game or it's not for me. Return to fucking PlayStation and say, I played Wukong and it fucking sucks. Literally, I'm watching a guy argue with himself like he's like The Negotiator, the movie with fucking Samuel L. Jackson and them fucking guys.
Yeah.
Imagine if Samuel Jackson is talking to himself the whole movie. Should I go outside? Should I surrender? Should I give the hostage? Should I do it? You'd be walking out of the movie theater. You're like, this is the stupidest fucking movie I've ever seen in my life.
It's like, if the game already sold 20 million copies, it's not going to miss one douchebag.
How much is it really going to sell after they put all that money into it? And then you got guys like this acting stupid. It's like, I wouldn't want to touch
I
that
thought this guy
either.
was gonna jump out the window and then climb up the fucking roof again.
What are the?
God, just
Is there
what the-
is there a breakdown of where the? I want to see if there's a breakdown of like what percentage is on PC and what's on PlayStation for Wukong. Let me see.
Okay, listen to me. I'm gonna be honest with everybody here, and you've seen me stream Wukong on PC. Okay, and I streamed the demo on PlayStation Pro because there's a free demo on there you could try out. The game's okay. The game's not that great. Why are we seeing this huge outcry from Xbox people about this game? It's not a big fucking deal, guys. It's not like it's the greatest game of all time.
Because we do.
It's
not
a fucking mid game. It's not even that good.
It's not my.
It's just
preference
fun
game,
to
though.
play for I don't know, a couple hours, just get your mind off things. I think this game right here, Rise of the Ronin, which is only on PlayStation, which I was shocked. I was going to buy it on PC. But I got this game for $30 on Black Friday. This game is really good. And again, there's a free demo of this game you could play on PlayStation.
Oh,
And
watching the
unfortunately, it's
footage
only
was
on
good.
PlayStation right now. It's not even coming out on PC.
Wow.
So, I think this game is better than Wukong. Everyone's flipping the fuck out about Wukong. How about this game?
We do not have it, so we cannot play it.
But it's about playing games. It's not about fucking what box you have and your feelings and shit. Just buy a fucking game and play it. Holy shit.
I know. it's
When
so
I wanted
ridiculous.
Sonic the Hedgehog when I was a kid, I had to tell my mom, hey, we have Super Nintendo, but I kind of need a Genesis. Okay, you're not getting it. Christmas comes, I get the Genesis. I play Sonic the Hedgehog. I'm happy. I have both Sonic and Mario now. I
You
didn't
weren't
go
like-
to my mom and go, Mom, we don't have Sonic. We don't have this. We don't have that. She'd fucking throw me in St. Vincent's fucking mental hospital if I did that. Where a lot of these fucking people that I'm watching on YouTube belong. Guy was having like a midlife crisis talking about Wukong.
Even if Sonic comes to Super Nintendo, I will never play it. I'll never buy it.
Because we never had it.
Now, if it comes to the Satellaview, I might check it out. But do you imagine if
What's
people
this-
acted like that back then? Like how stupid they would be.
What's this a Teleview?
Oh my God, we're not Wukong. Help me, help me, help me. Oh no, what am I gonna do? Help!
Oh shit.
Get a life. Holy shit. I can understand if this game was like on the epic proportions of like a Halo. But it's not.
No, it's not.
People are flipping the fuck out over this stupid game. Well, we can't play it. Well, you have a PC to play Xbox here. Well, I do have a PC. Then buy the fucking game on PC. You don't even need a PlayStation.
But it's not on.
Well, I don't
Game
have a
Pass.
4090. You don't need a fucking 4090. You know anything about graphics cards?
No, people don't know anything about graphics cards. That's the problem.
We'll get to that a little bit later. But I mean, come on. God damn. I don't know, man.
Yeah.
I think it comes down to the fact that it's not on Game Pass.
Yeah.
So they don't want to like spend money. So they're like, oh no, we can't play it.
People don't buy games. They don't know what that is.
Yeah, but you know what the funny thing is, Fred? I never believed that because I used to actually buy games that were in Game Pass.
Yeah.
I did it live on stream several times. You can ask the chat room that's been with me streaming. Omno. Remember that game?
I was just gonna bring that up.
Omno. I played the game for 2.5 minutes. I said, you know what? I put the controller down. I said, guys, I'm buying this game. I went right to the store. I paid the $15 for it. Because I said, I'm enjoying this game. And just in case I don't go back to it, they might take it out of Game Pass. I'm buying it. I bought it. I still have it in my library. I don't regret buying it. But I'm the sucker, I guess, right? I don't know. Anyway. You know what I find funny, Frank? When you download a cracked copy of a game on PC, like a pirated game, what does the install instructions tell you? What's the last fucking thing it tells you after it tells you how to install the game?
I don't know. What does it say?
It says,
No.
if you like it, buy it.
Oh, right. Yes, they always put that in there. Support the developers, buy it. They always say
You know how
that.
many people... And by the way, remember when Cyberpunk had no DRM?
Yeah.
The pirates shut down their website for an entire 24 hours. The statement said, please just buy Cyberpunk.
Yeah.
The pirates told you to go out and buy a game
Most people who pirate, like
to
us,
support CD Projekt Red.
most of us will pirate something to try it, and then it's so much easier to just buy it because you're getting the updates. You can play it wherever you want. Like,
Right.
it's-
You want to buy a game on PC because you just want it in your Steam library and you need the updates. You're not going to pirate a game and then fucking download updates all day long. And then they
No,
don't
no.
work. And then you got to do compatibility issues. You just want to try a game out, make sure it works.
Exactly.
If it works
It's
good, you
exactly
like
that.
it, buy it.
Yep.
That's what we all do. A lot of people on Game Pass don't do that, which is fine. It's in your subscription, but don't go online saying, the sales numbers aren't down. They are down because everyone knows that they don't buy this shit. Meanwhile, you got people pirating PC games that are buying the games.
Yeah, because you get certain features when you actually purchase a game. You can back up your saves, which you can do anyway, I guess. But you know what I mean, like throughout from one computer to another. You can get your
Carlos
Steam achievements.
has been playing Astrobot.
Carlos Carlos, you bot. You stupid bot. You've been playing Astrobot.
Carlos, you dumb bitch. You paid full price for a packing game?
Packing game.
That's a great game, Carlos.
You need to go to hell.
You need to come visit me, Carlos. But if you could beat me, you could help me hunt down Calypso.
It's an old Twisted Metal 3 reference.
From the far corners of the earth.
That game was worth it, Astro.
I don't have a voice for that, by the way.
Kick I was in the crib.
I almost spit my drink out.
Oh man, that game's awesome.
I've been fighting for more than 10 years. From the streets of LA to the 5 corners of the earth. I'm gonna bring some respect back to South Central. After I win this tournament, I'm gonna kick it with my homies in the crib.
That's exactly what he says.
That's exactly what he said.
I listened to those a million times as a kid.
Oh my god, that's spot on. That's awesome.
I may be nightmare material.
Dude, Megatron. I can't. Oh, you cursing? You know what, Carlos? You dumb motherfucker. You fuck ass.
Step up because you're
Piece of.
step up because you're the ass.
Step up because you're the. Why did the guy think that was the lyric was ass?
Someone
Why would that
panicked at
be?
the
Why
control.
would that be a lyric to a song?
And the tone you have is literally the same one on that broadcast. It's the same one. It interrupts the music so abruptly. It's just like, dude, it's like he did not say
Yeah, but that was like the guy at MTV.
yeah,
Literally
he-
was sleeping, and he heard next and thought it said ass, and he was like, "Oh shit!" and he hit the button
yeah,
Yeah, 'cause
yeah.
there's a delay or whatever.
because
Yeah,
there
there's
was
like
a delay.
Probably what, 30 seconds, 20 seconds, probably. Ah, that's funny.
Anybody that don't know what we're talking about, in actually that was 25 years ago.
Wow.
This year, they were doing WWF New York. Stone Cold came back September 2000. Came back to the restaurant, and they had Disturbed to play his theme song live.
Yeah. Glass shatters.
And the fucking song, the lyric is "Step up because you're the next one in line for the kill." Okay? They start the song. The guy goes, what's his name?
David Draymond.
Dave, right?
Yeah.
He's the singer for Disturbed. He goes, "Step up because you're the." MTV thought that he said "step up because you're the ass." Like, why would that be a lyric for a song?
Yeah. Why would Stone Cold, who's like epic and badass, come out to a song that calls him an ass? Like,
Yeah.
I mean,
You're the ass one.
You could by the way, this clip is on YouTube.
Yeah.
Like you can watch this on YouTube. Type in Disturbed Live WWF New York. You'll find it. But we're like, why? Why was that blurred out? He didn't even say anything. He didn't say ass. He said you're the next.
Yeah.
Back from the
How?
dead, what's up, man? We're talking about the fanboys with Wukong and the conspiracy theories and Oliver Stone having a part in this Wukong paid off conspiracy theory. Folks, that song was damn good. I love that song. I listen to that song every day.
in here because I found it.
What do you want?
Do you want me to put the link?
Put the link in the chat.
There you go, everyone. You can listen to that. and
Step up
enjoy.
because you're the.
It happens at minute, or I'll tell you when.
It's okay, so it is a lower turn. It's like
29
boop.
seconds. Yeah.
Step up because you're the.
It's so stupid.
In this
I gotta
one, it's like,
download
"Oop."
that. That's hilarious.
But I want to know what would the lyric be? Step up because of the ass.
It sounds like a parody song.
Did he want to bleep out kill or something? Like, what did he like? I don't know.
No, he didn't even.
That
He didn't even get to that part.
I know.
I think the dump button guy at MTV was just like relaxing. He heard next and said, "Oh, that sounds like ass."
Yeah.
Ugh.
I don't know.
Yeah, that's some good WWF lore.
Someone
Right
uploaded
there.
that 15 years ago, by the way, that link.
That's crazy.
Hell yeah.
Some Disturbed fan. Disturbed.com.
Disturbed.com.
Yeah, that's his name.
They're more crazier than the singer is.
Yeah.
I've been told I look like that guy now from Disturbed.
Yeah.
What you need to do, Fred, is start punching people in the face. They'll be like, that guy from Disturbed, we're going to sue him now.
That guy's gonna be like, "What the hell's going on? I didn't even do anything."
You guys start talking like him too, like all epic and everything.
Oh God, it's my vocal cords. Just
I'm
get
going to
destroyed.
get gas right now, and you're all gonna watch.
I'm going
me
to get
jump in."
gas right now.
No, you gotta talk like him.
Wow. I can't fucking do it. I can't do it. I can't do that.
Who's out in the cold?
Can we get some super chats so we get some air horns going?
We need some air horns.
Super chat.
The darkness out of Hannaford.
Wow.
We need to get air horns.
Wee.
All right, so this Wukong thing. All right, all you Xbox motherfuckers out there that want Wukong, go to the store, buy it on PlayStation like a real fucking man. Stop complaining about this shit online because I'm sick of hearing about it.
Sick of it.
Play the game and stick it up your ass. And by the way, you guys don't like buying games to begin with? Well, guess what? There's a demo of this game on PlayStation. And you know why the PlayStation 5 outsold the Xbox Series X 5-1 during Christmas time? Because it was $374 fucking dollars. That's why.
Yeah.
Just saying. Oh,
Yep.
consoles don't sell, folks. Consoles don't make money, folks. Really? Okay. Tell Nintendo that when the Switch 2 is about to be announced. Tell Nintendo ain't about consoles. All right.
They should just cancel it because consoles don't sell.
Listen, it's not about console sales anymore for Xbox. That doesn't mean the whole fucking industry thinks that way, okay? Just saying,
Sure.
like everyone's like trying to armchair quarterback everybody and pigeonhole everyone and gatekeep. It's like, guys, everyone's doing their own thing and that's fine. But don't turn around and be stupid and be like, oh, it's not about console sales. Even though Sony just made money 5-1 and Nintendo's about to launch a brand new console that's going to make money. Come on, stop being stupid, all right? I'm sick of this shit. You know, it sucks I had to deal with this shit with the Sony guys for 10 years. Now the Xbox guys are turning stupid.
Yeah, it's funny just seeing the history of it when, you know, you kind of been on the
The
air for as
Xbox
long as we
community
have.
was so great. These guys were on point. The Sony guys were always crazy. And they still are crazy, the Sony guys. There's some fucking crazy ass Sony people out there. But the Xbox guys, they've become parodies of themselves. Oh, it's only 4 games. Oh, no, now it's the whole thing. That's okay, everyone. All right. Okay, Big Show. Turn bipolar every fucking week on SmackDown.
Remember he would turn.
Oh, my
like-
God, Big Show, you just killed my parents. Ooh, they deserve it. Oh, my God, Big Show, you just saved my cat. Ooh, your cat's a little cute cat.
Well,
Big Show, Kane, and Mark Henry. The motherfuckers turned every week. You didn't know who was who. They were fucking nuts. They were off their fucking meds.
One week he's healed, the next week he's crying and he gets slapped in the face. It was horrible.
Oh man.
My God. Matthew, what is it? Bonks. I was about to say Bonesing out. Bonks, what's up? Facts 100% says Carlos. I don't know, guys. David R., what's up?
I don't know.
Keep climbing that ladder, David R. Anyway, that's my final message about this whole Wukong thing because, guys, just grow up, go to the store, put your big boy pants on, buy the fucking game, enjoy it. If you don't like it, then review it and talk about it. If you like it, review it and talk about it. But I'm so sick of hearing this shit where we don't have it. No, you have an option to go buy it. You just don't want to. Because you're a lazy motherfucker. Just saying, bitch. Hey, bring that shit. You got a problem? Come on here and tell me to my face. I'm sick of this shit. You are fucking lazy. You don't go to the store and buy this game, you're lazy. You don't play games, you don't like games. That's the bottom line. I'm going to deprive myself of a game that I could play right now because it's not on the Xbox. Really? Bro, you could drop dead tomorrow. And you don't want to go play that game? You don't want to play a game?
That's the way I look at it. I want to play stuff now. I'm tired of waiting.
You want to play this shit right now? And you could play Rise of the Ronin. There's a demo on there as well. I have the full game right here.
I definitely got to check it out because this footage looks funny. I want to play it.
Here's the game right here. It's in the console. It's ready to go. I should reset my footage now.
Welcome to Lawrence Camera Video Review.
Oh no.
That guy. The biggest pony of
have
all is
PSP
in the
back.
chat. Pony Boy, Mental 9R.
Mental 9R.
This is the
There he is.
1001 boy right here.
That's him.
Piano Black.
Piano Black.
Let's give a hand to the biggest pony in the chat room, Mental 9R. He bought The Last of Us 2 upgrade for $10.
No.
He's
So
really
did I.
all in there. I even didn't do that. And I have the Pro.
I did that, so I'm
But you a bitch.
yeah.
Fred? Did you do that?
No,
Do you have the Uncharted remaster?
I do actually.
There you go.
I do.
I don't know.
And Fred has a pro.
I do.
Fred right now bought the Pro. It's funny.
But yes, I have a PSP. Someone gifted this to me.
According
and,
to Xbox guys, the PlayStation Pro cost over $900 because you need to buy the stand.
Oh, you got to buy the stand and the drive and the
You got to buy the
warranty.
drive and you got to buy the stand and you got to do this and you got to do. What else do I have to fucking do? Because that shit totally didn't cost me no $900. What else am I doing where I have to blow this extra cash?
I don't know.
Just asking. Stop with the slander. I've never bought it for PS4. I have the full PS5 remaster, not that cheap ass upgrade. Oh, wow. There you go.
Jeez.
One of the best fucking games on the PS2. for sure.
Huh?
Head on. Twist metal. Head on, baby.
I have my PSP upstairs.
Yeah, this thing's awesome, man.
That's the one that Perry saved.
What happened?
Talking about
Remember-
PSPs.
Yeah. No,
PSP.
remember? Oh yeah. Remember I PSP bricked Perry and I brought it to you.
No.
You remember that one? I brought it to you and you like fixed it.
Was it a Vita or is it
It was a
OG?
regular PSP. It was OG.
I know I fixed Frank's, but yeah, I must have fixed yours then.
Yeah.
You fixed mine when
It
I
was a
was like
while ago.
I was like a little kid. Remember
So
that?
Frank's fucking friend was like, "Yeah, I could hack this for you, Frankie," and he bricked it.
I was
Oh,
like in high school or
This-
something.
This kid couldn't fucking play it for like 2 years.
It just came out. I had it for like maybe.
I had
year,
it fixed
and
for
then-
this guy in one night. He was
I
ready
had
to
it
go.
for a
go.
year, and then, you know, Nick probably took this into school without me knowing. And if you took things into my school like this, let's just say they didn't last long, and never had. Literally only had one for a year, and then my friend got this for me, and this is a 1001 with a replaced battery. It's got the memory card
It's gonna
updated
get
with the
marked.
adapter. It's all
It's gonna
hacked.
have-
It's good to go, and I'm happy to actually have it again. To be honest with you, like it's been my little like thing. I've just been like putting stuff on, and
You pony.
I've learned to convert like my own games. So I got like demos
You're a
on here
fucking
and
idiot,
stuff. I have-
Anthony. You're
You're a fucking idiot, Anthony. All you need is the Xbox handheld and Game Pass, the gift that keeps on giving. You can get your grandma Game Pass and she'll love you forever.
the gift that keeps on.
Damn.
The gift that keeps on giving.
Give the gift of Game Pass.
Get Game
Yeah.
Pass so
But
Phil
it-
can get paid.
Yeah. And like this is this is in good shape too. Like obviously like it's obvious, you know, it's a worn PSP, but it's fine. It's good enough, and it's cool to have one back, you know. And now I can actually play some other stuff that like I never got a chance to check out. I have a bunch of PS1 games on here. You already know that I got a bunch. Yeah, it's cool, man. It's
the
been
Vita
fun.
was the best thing I ever bought from Perry. Like I use it still all the time.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
amazing.
and you know, I know that like I'll probably one day get a Vita as well, but like just to have this model back, which is like my first model, it's not the same one, but it's, you know, it's just a cool piece of
CD from Gamepad. You
growing
will
up that I-
back. You will. Because apparently a lot of these guys want to sleep with Phil Spencer when the handheld comes out.
Exactly. Like what the hell?
Bro, what was that movie? Leaving Las Vegas? What was that movie? Where the guy offered to pay, what, $1 million to sleep with the guy's wife?
Yeah.
That's these Xbox guys. They're going to pay Phil Spencer $1 million to sleep with this guy.
Like please.
They're going to beg their wives, can I sleep with Phil tonight? He's got to sign my handheld.
Oh man.
He's my hall pass.
He's gotta sign my handheld.
Man, remember back when this was an exclusive on the PSP, and it was like, you know, Siphon Filter, man. This is like, they got to bring Siphon Filter back. What are they doing?
Full fucking price!
You need to pay full fucking price, Anthony.
I said full fucking price, you prick! Bring my shit back!
Oh, that's awesome. I have the one that Perry showed me, the True Director's Cut. I actually have that converted on here because you can go to a website where people already converted these, and they have that on there. So you have the True Director's Cut on there. It's
CD
awesome.
romance. Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
what? Yep, that's the
Oh,
exact one I
ooh.
used. Yep,
Wow.
you already know. But yes, so very cool. And I actually got I got Thrill Kill on here.
There you go.
I don't know if it stops working at a certain point. I saw some comments of some people saying, but yeah, I have that on there. And yeah, just a bunch of I'm kind of slowly I still have like 85 gigs left, so I have plenty. Because apparently you can't put more than 120 in here or it'll start acting strange. At least that's what I looked up, but I could be wrong. But the 1001 model, you just got to be a little particular with that stuff.
Alvin is still my favorite. There you go. You know what?
Eh. You know, back from the dead. I wrote a song, and I wrote it for you.
It's Guitardo.
We were watching that clip the other day before the kids went to school. We're
Yeah,
watching
you
it.
kids get scared?
No, I just think it's funny.
I thought that was Smurfette. That was totally not Smurfette.
I found this.
The internet claims it's the guy that
Oh, nice.
directed this show. What
I
is
was
that?
gonna say, yeah, it's one of the directors.
It's the DSi XL.
Where'd you get that from?
I've had this for a while.
It's not
I've had
worth
this since
anything.
I was like in,
There you
I've had
go.
this since I was like in high school.
Callie's been playing the DS that Perry hacked for a little while ago, so all the stuff's on there.
But you guys don't have this.
What is
the
that?
best handheld. I don't know. It's this like Nickelodeon trivia thing I had like since I was a little kid.
Damn,
Found it again.
that's awesome.
Yeah.
God, I have pictures I took like in high school with this thing.
Oh, you see,
God.
Mental is a pony. He's playing Silent Alan Wake remastered on his Portal. Come on.
I love the Portal.
He
too.
also
I'm a
played some
Pony
Silent Hill 2
collector.
remake, which he did a review on his channel, Caffeine Entertainment. Can somebody drop the link in there?
I got you.
And a bit of Ghost of Tsushima. Oh man, using cloud streaming, he's a pony now.
Hey, that's a
Oh.
He
great
really
game,
is
too.
Pony Boy.
Pony boy.
Mental is Pony Boy.
Everyone, please subscribe. He's got a great channel.
Yeah, watch his
oh, yeah.
Silent Hill 2 review. The guy actually gives a good review. He was actually honest. Because we know what happens when you're honest.
Yes, sir.
People go fucking crazy on you like they did with Anthony. Ugh, you just don't know anything about Silent Hill, Anthony. Even though you've streamed it for the last 15 years on your fucking channel, but I don't watch your fucking channel, so I don't know that you know anything about it, so I'm going to say you don't know anything about it.
Piece of shit.
That was not the sound effect I tried using. But there you go.
Piece of shit.
There you go.
I lost 3 subs because of that review. No way.
You lost 3
Wow.
subs?
That's fun.
Well,
Wow,
it's all right,
because you're
Mental,
not
'cause
kissing Phil Spencer's big fat ass on your channel?
I lost some as well, but you can't make everybody happy. So
You can't
being
win them all, I
honest,
guess.
being honest at the end of the day is just yeah, you can't win all of them, just most of
Yeah,
them.
no.
So
It's a bit rough around the edges. No, it was a great review. You gave an honest opinion. And it was quick. It was a quick review. I wasn't sitting there for 20 minutes, like bored out of my mind. Like, when's this guy going to get to the point?
yeah, 10 to 15 minutes.
You
is
got to the
like-
point.
Yeah, that's perfect for any video review. So you got it down with the time.
You know what it was? Because he had fun with the game. I guarantee you some butthurt Xbox guy was like, ew, he had fun with this PlayStation exclusive game.
But isn't it supposed to come out on Xbox by the fall?
Yes.
So it's like, the deal's done. So
Yeah,
You know,
but
we'll
you don't
see.
understand, Anthony. It's like tribalism. It's almost like politics. It's
yeah, it feels
fucking
that way.
ridiculous. This is about playing fucking video games, man. This is why
It is.
I'm pushing. Listen, everybody. I'm fucking with you guys when I go hard on like these fanboy guys because it's stupid to me. It's just stupid. We're all grown adults. If you want to play Wukong, just go buy the fucking game and buy the console.
Yeah.
It's not a big deal. They were saying that shit when people thought ABK was going to take all the games to Xbox. All the Xbox guys were, time to buy a Series S. Well, guess what? It's time to buy a PlayStation. Can't have it
Crazy.
both ways, buddy. Keep that same energy, bro. Definitely make sure I use the portal at time. No, you're not supposed to use that. They got the black portal coming out. The Midnight Black
Yeah, I saw that.
looks pretty sharp, man, but I'm not buying another one.
No.
Or else I would have bought that 30th anniversary one. You can play games on both Xbox and PlayStation, not burst in the flame. Exactly, Back from the Dead. There's a smart man right there.
Power of games compel you.
This is the power of.
I tried to keep that 10-minute range, trimmed a bunch of stuff that I didn't think added value. Well, it was very good, man. Yes, they're making a Midnight Black one. And by the way, they're making another Midnight Black controller, which is not the same one that came out. The what was it called? Cosmic Black, the one for the PlayStation
I have that
5?
one.
Bro, that thing
Yeah.
looks like it's fucking green. Doesn't even look like it's black.
Yeah, I started.
It's a
to
horrible
have,
color.
I have that one. I have a red one that's still sealed.
Thanks for the feedback. Yeah, anytime, man. Just keep making more reviews. If you keep them like that length, and again, what you showed in that review was enthusiasm, and I think a lot of people don't do that because they're reading the goddamn script. Mental just went out there and let it hang.
Yeah, it's cool to, you know, you organize your thoughts ahead of time in a way, like you know what you want to say, and you can just turn on and go. You know, and that's a cool. It's a good thing when you could do it, and he did it good. So
he did the IGN thing. He gave it a 9.9 out of 10.
Did it be precise?
I'm kidding. He didn't do that.
yeah, no, it's all good. Whatever. I personally never do, like, at least for me, I don't.
That's
do,
when you
like,
know
number
someone's
reviews.
being a fucking dick when they say it's a 9.9 out of 10.
That's why it's so funny.
Just give
when
it
I
a
would
fucking
listen
10.
to, when I would listen to, like, when you go back and watch the old Electric Playground stuff that he uploads every Saturday,
Right.
you go back to the reviews, and it's just funny, like, hearing, like, him and Tellerico just being like, yeah, I'll just give it, like, a 9.2 or, like, an 8.4. I'm like, where the fuck is he? Where are these numbers coming from? Like, it's just so funny. Because, like, Victor Lucas would be more, like, sure of it, and then he's just like, yeah, I don't know about that. I'll give it, like,
Bro,
a
when that guy
6.2.
gives a game a bad review, you know that game is really bad.
Yeah.
Because he hates giving bad review. Because he's like standoffish when he has to give a game a bad review.
Right. And he's just like, yeah, if he doesn't like it, he's being genuine. Like, he's
What was it? One of the reviews he did, I forgot what game it was recently. Bro, he just wanted the video to end. He's like, yeah, you know what, man? I was done. Like,
Yeah.
I threw the controller down and it was over. And then he's like, fucking like 2.5 out of 10. Like,
yeah.
and I was like, wow, man, he gets pissed off. You could tell. He does not like leaving bad reviews if he doesn't have to.
No.
So that's awesome. Mental says, the MILF, man, definitely let me know if you enjoy the Resident Evil games on it.
Speaking of Resident Evil, we do have the PS5 physical editions coming this Friday.
Oh,
At
and
least
guess
for me.
what? The DLC's not on the disc.
No, it's not.
That's ridiculous.
Is that for all of them or just RE3?
I'm assuming that's for all of them. So, shout out to them for doing that.
You repress the whole thing and you can't even put. I mean, I know most of the shit isn't on the disc anyway nowadays, but
I think we gotta ask He-Man. By the power of Grayskull, I have the power! There you go.
perfect.
Just saying. Bro, let me tell you something. Everyone listening to this is fucked. Because now I got this soundboard, you're all fucked. And Frank might have to go out and buy this thing.
Oh God. Maybe one day.
You know what, Fred? You're just going to have to get the money together and get this thing by next week.
Good luck.
GG, everybody. GG.
I'm playing Alan Wake 2 on PS5 right now. Oh, wow. He's flaunting his fanboyism.
I'll just sell a kidney to get this thing. Don't worry about it.
So,
I have the deluxe for it.
I don't
Wow.
know-
He is going to town here.
so funny story, real quick, about speaking of Alan Wake. So, Nick went to
Alan fucking Wake.
Alan Wake.
I was the naked guy, Anthony. I'm here to talk to you from the dead.
Dude, it's like this is just funny. This is just like one of those things. Like, I was like, no way. Nick went to this. It was in Jersey, but it was like at the concert venue that they always have like stuff at. But this was like for like like a D&D like thing show that you
Oh,
could
I
go
should have went
to,
with Fred.
Oh yeah.
and it
Yeah,
had Ashley Johnson, Ellie from The Last of Us. It had the other guy. It was I forget their name.
No,
They have a name.
she's from Growing Pains, you dumb bitch.
and
go ahead.
Growing Pains. Oh, he's got everything ready.
Bro, can I ask
Um,
you something? I'm going to say something really fucked up right now, but the girl from The Last of Us TV show on HBO looks like Hitler with no fucking mustache. Why the fuck did they cast this girl? She looks nothing like Ellie.
Oh my god. I don't know. I don't know.
That's if they kidnapped fucking Hitler and they shaved everything off. That's what this girl looks like. She has
Yeah.
no face.
Yeah, I mean,
I can't argue with you.
She's got no fucking face.
My God.
yeah, I mean, the trailer came out for the season 2 as well.
Yeah, I didn't even watch. What's the point? This girl's ugly as shit. She looks nothing like Ellie.
Well, now you get to see Abby.
The other guy looks like Joel, the Mandalorian.
Abby actually looks like pretty accurate, I will say. As much as people don't like Abby because of what she does, she does look a little more accurate than Ellie. But now Ellie's playing.
Ellie, she looks like she shit her pants and she's shocked. Like she doesn't know where she's at. Every fucking time you look at this girl, that's what she looks like.
Ellie.
She doesn't have any facial expressions like the character does at all. But
Yeah,
what do I know, right?
It's
Exactly.
We'll see
What's
how,
Twisted Metal Season 2? Go ahead, Anthony.
fucking pisses me off.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, the Abby looks okay, but yeah, season 2 is not going to be. It's just I wonder what they're going to do differently, or keep it the same.
It's going to have a
But,
lot of sex in it.
It's going to have some of that, yeah.
So Game of Thrones.
Yeah. And the thing that Nick was at was Critical Role, that group that plays Dungeons and
Yeah.
Dragons.
Voice critical. That guy.
No,
Charlie?
Critical Role.
Charlie?
It's
Matt
like-
Mercer and all those guys.
It's Matthew Mercer, Laura Bailey, Ashley Johnson. They basically were on stage playing a live game of D&D, and you go to a show like
I
a
thought Nick
concert
was a
and you
Call of
watch it.
Duty guy. What's he going to D&D for?
He like jumping up and down. He went with one of his friends, and they had like a ticket or whatever, so he went. But the reason why I was bringing this up was because he said Alan Wake. Sam Lake was 3 rows behind him, and he didn't even know.
Wow.
He's just chilling there, like with his friends, because I guess they're all like friends and shit, and he likes D&D, and like Sam Lake, literally, like the fucking
He was
creative
breathing on
director
Nick's
of
neck.
Remedy is just chilling there.
Hmm.
So I just thought that was funny.
Yeah.
You never know who you're gonna see at these shows.
That's my Gen Con. pass.
Mental
There you
is
go. 4-day pass,
flaunting
nice.
the fact
Yeah.
that he has the PlayStation. What are these things called? The Galaxy earbuds? Pulse Explore earbuds. He bought the $200 earbuds for the PlayStation.
It's crazy.
I never bought.
He's a
PlayStation
madman.
Specific sets, but
He's officially a pony. He's more pony than we are.
Yeah, I wanted to get the wireless headset.
Dreadpool, what's going on, man?
What's up, Dread?
yo, Dread.
Leon Kennedy, Matthew Mercer, who?
Yeah, what?
By the way,
Matthew Mercer played Leon. Yes, he did.
Can I talk about this Resident Evil documentary, the George Romero Resident Evil thing? Dude, I paid $13 for the documentary. What the fuck was this thing?
Okay, so
Did you watch it?
Okay, I watched it today. I don't think I hated it as much as you did.
Okay,
gonna
but
be
you
honest.
see where I have issues with this stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't necessarily hate it. I mean, I actually thought it was pretty cool that they did go in
Can
as
I
far
ask
as
you
they did.
why this British motherfucker was talking on the radio for 25 minutes per segment?
So,
And he called
that's-
Wesker Whisker.
yeah, that was strange.
It's
so,
like, my guy, the fucking game says, my name is Wesker. He doesn't say, it's not like you read a book and it says, Wesker and you say Whisker. The guy fucking tells you Albert Wesker. He doesn't
Yes.
say Albert Whisker.
And I have other British friends that literally say Wesker. They don't say Whisker. Even with a British accent, they say Wesker, but it just has
But you
that
see,
like,
Anthony, The British people know more than we do. So they got to keep flaunting that fact.
No, it's just I think there's different accents all around, and I think that's just for some reason that's how he said it. But I will say this, I do agree with that whole segment with him because he was talking really fast, and it was kind of just like boom, boom, and then this happened, and then this happened. I just wish that
They
was
didn't
a
even get a
little more.
translator for the Japanese guy. I had to literally stop what I was doing and look at the screen.
Yeah,
And I had to look at the bottom of the screen. So I'm looking at this guy's like shirt with the subtitles, and I'm
did
like,
you see he was holding a fan too? He had like a fan.
I didn't see
like the
that because
ones
I'm
you
looking at the
wave? You could, like,
subtitles.
You could pull out and like wave like that. But yeah, but I thought it was good. I did actually enjoy it more than I thought because of the I thought the history.
You liked it so much, you just agreed to give me my money back for it. Thank
I
you.
just agreed.
You agreed. You liked it so much, you paid twice for it. So thank you. You give me my money back.
But I do agree. I think the guy on the radio, he was from another podcast, and I guess they decided.
But they
he
went
was
on too long with that twice.
They should have They should have asked different people about.
Bro, and why
sections.
did they use the radio sound effect for that? They fucking did this.
Yeah.
Imagine me talking like this for 20 minutes straight. You would lose your
Yeah.
mind, right?
Yeah.
Whisker.
That's true.
And then he was bloody whisker. It's like, shut the fuck up, bro. Come on, man.
Yeah, no, I do agree that
And the quotes in the beginning was so cringe. They're trying to requote the whole first game. It's like, this is about George Romero's script, not about the fanboys fucking winky at each other. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they went into
These
the
guys
lore.
just want to be on camera. They don't even give a fuck about the topic. That's the issue here.
Well, I think there's a lot of ground you have to cover when you're, doing a documentary where it's like you have to set up the game, you have to set up the fans, you have to set up where it was up until the point where Resident Evil 2 came into the picture.
But why are you calling it George Romero's Resident Evil 2 then? Resident Evil. You know what I mean?
I know what you mean, and I wish that the section of going through
and then they talk about George Romero's death for like almost a half an hour. And it's like, what the fuck does that have to do with the script? He was alive when he was writing the damn script.
Yeah, like the last.
It's like they're trying to pay tribute to this guy, but it's like that's not what this is about.
Right.
That's like if you had a fucking OJ documentary, and then they go, "Oh, he died in 2024," and then they show his funeral and they're talking about it for fucking like, bro, who cares? I'm not here for that.
Yeah, like the last 20 minutes, they talked about the death and then the aftermath and the impact and the legacy, and I get that. You got to kind of wrap it up, right? But at the same time, I wish that the section going through his script was a little more paced out. It wasn't rushed through just.
Are you saying you don't like me talking like this, you bloody piece of shit, mate?
Hey, man, like I said, I have other British friends, and they say Wesker. They don't say Whisker, so I don't know why this guy said Whisker.
Charles Whisker.
I do think Pablo Kuntz, who is narrating the documentary, he did a really good job. He's reading all of the interviews and stuff.
Code Veronica. Mr. Kennedy.
Mr. Kennedy.
Mr. Kennedy, don't touch my lipstick on my dining room table. You know the part where you just see that little thing and he's talking through it?
Yeah.
Hate that character.
But yeah, I didn't mind it. Besides that one like critique that I have is I just wish it was more like we went through the script and talked to other people about sections of the script, and that's just me kind of coming at it from like a constructive criticism. I still thought it was cool that they talked a little bit about
Mr. Kennedy, take your shoes off before you enter. And take off your pants too. Oh man.
Yeah, I didn't I didn't mind it. I thought it looked pretty good as far as like the B-roll and the footage they would show.
Just so you guys know, we bounce off the walls on this podcast. Just saying.
Yeah, I mean,
I behave on other people's shows, but this is my show.
Yeah,
Do
I
whatever
mean,
the fuck I want.
that's fair. We all have our own opinions, and it's all good. I mean, you know, I don't think I hated it as much as you did, but
No, I'm
I
not talking about that.
definitely.
I'm talking about me doing the Kennedy stuff and the screaming and yelling and all that stuff.
Oh,
That's what
okay.
I'm talking about.
I know. I was still talking about
Yeah, but you have to understand, Anthony, if this documentary was free on YouTube or something, which, by the way, this claims it's on everything, and it's not right now. It's only on Amazon and Apple TV, even though they are promoting that it's going to be on the Xbox store and YouTube and all that, because I'm looking all over the place, and I can't find anything on it. So I ended up doing the Amazon thing. I had to pay, $13 to buy it in HD, so I did that, and I didn't feel it was worth $13. Just saying. It's pretty much information we already knew.
No, and the thing is that I think the one thing that they tried to at least talk about was the kind of like the order of which it happened in his career, like when he was kind of like not doing as much in that time of his career, and kind of like how he ended up getting kind of pissed that he never really got like a break after a certain point. You know what I mean? And I like that they kind of at least talked about his film career after the fact, and not just like, all right, we're gonna like. I did want them to go through the script a lot more thoroughly, but at
That
the
was
same
the point
time,
of the movie, though.
What's that?
That was the whole point of the documentary, though. Go through that thing and comb through it and tell us what was going to be different about it. Instead, like you said, they're talking about like him not getting a break after. What does that have to do with it? It has nothing to fucking do with that script.
Because I think they wanted to talk about the history of, because again, it was such a small blip of his career.
Right, but that's where you take your time, you go through the script, you go through who hired him, why was he brought in, bro, and they kind of did that. But then there was one point they're like, well, we don't even know if he was fired or not. Well, you're doing a documentary on this guy. You can't find out from somebody?
Yeah, that's the thing, too.
You're supposed to fucking do research when you do these documentaries. That's what I'm saying. This was Google project. Somebody made a docket off Google, and then they were like, oh, we want to be famous and film Resident Evil. So that's what they did.
Well, they pulled a lot of interviews from George Romero talking about, pretty much all of them, that he talked about Resident Evil after when he got let go. And he pretty much, George Romero said that like it was what we would call a creative difference. Like he basically said.
Right, but they never, when you say that, you're just being like cordial. You got to find out what happened. Somebody knows somewhere what happened. That's when you call the wife. I don't know if his wife is still around, but you call his wife, you call his family, and you say what happened. And the wife will sit down and say, he's fucking dead. No one's going to come after me now. This is what happened. You get the full story. You don't go off what Google told you and then make a fucking documentary off of it.
Well, they did get in contact with some people that were close with George.
But you didn't get me that. You didn't get me that story. You didn't get me what happened there.
It would have been cool for them to go a little more in depth with that too.
Gotta
I don't
find
think that
out.
that's...
You're doing this thing. You're promoting this thing. That poster made me want to buy this thing. It just didn't live up to the expectation.
Yeah, I mean,
that's okay.
Like I said,
because maybe somebody else will do it and they won't charge me $13 for it. Just saying.
That's fair. That's a fair critique. And like I said, I obviously enjoyed it, but I do see where it could have been a lot better.
Yeah.
I don't think I would, run out and physically get this or anything like that. I would just be like,
oh,
all right,
no, I've read on Reddit. When will there be a physical copy available? By the end of the year. Okay, well, guess what? I'm not buying it.
Yeah. Like I said, I liked a lot of the people that they got who interviewed him and stuff like that, that knew him, or that they got for the interview that knew him. Michael Felcher, who was actually really close with George, they got him to talk, and that was cool because he actually has a whole recording session of where he sat down with George and they actually watched all of his movies in a row basically and like talked about him in like different sessions, and he has that. And there's certain people that they got where I'm like, okay, that's cool that you got people that were close, and maybe we could have got more answers, if they talked about it or if they brought, but like I didn't walk away feeling completely unfulfilled. Maybe it's because I already read the script front and back and I know what happens, but I really would have liked them to break it down slower, talk to different people about different sections of the script instead of just like, yeah, it was dark, it was gory. It would have been too gory anyway to put out. Because that's the one thing the guy who took over after when Paul Anderson came on, he said George's like stuff wouldn't have never like we literally wouldn't have like let that happen. Like because George said that when it got to the man that it got shut down basically because it just would have been too like so they did kind of talk about the end of that relationship, but it just he kind of summed it up as like it's just industry stuff. It's always like
the
the little
one guy
guys
turned
getting
around and
kicked out.
said, "Oh, it's the '90s. Things are pretty conservative now." I'm like, bro, what are you talking about? We had Jerry Springer on fucking TV.
Yeah,
we had the Attitude Era. We had a president who was fucking fat chicks on the weekends. Like, what are you talking about?
Yeah. WWF was where it was at. You know what I mean? With its Attitude
We
Era.
had
It's
movies that were fucking breaking boundaries as far as like doing crazy shit.
Yeah, Howard
Does
Stern.
anybody remember
I mean,
fucking Seven?
Yeah, Seven. Silence of the Lambs. Crazy
Oh yeah,
shit.
he just wanted to blow up zombies' heads like melons. That wouldn't have flown. It's like, what are you talking about?
Well, that's what the one guy doing. That's the one guy who is in charge of the studio said that. He was like, "You like to smash like heads like melons. We don't do that anymore. We think it's like," and it's like, okay, but someone like said in the chat room because it was a chat room from 2002, and someone said,
Well, it's
you,
like the Xbox thing. Why are you even hiring a horror guy then?
yeah, because
why
in the
did you go
chat
waste
room,
this
the
guy's
person
time?
said, okay, you're saying that, but in Resident Evil, you literally dismember brains and heads, and you're saying that you don't want to like. It's so dumb that they would talk about Romero's script being so violent and that they don't want to do that, but it's like,
Yeah, we don't blow up heads like watermelons anymore, but in a couple more years, we're gonna have people saw their dicks off and put their tits in the toilet bowl and flush them out. Like, come on,
and
man.
Saw,
Like,
yeah,
for real.
that's why
real.
Romero didn't catch a break, man, and that's why I think what he said by that was like the little guy kind of gets squashed basically by the
These movies,
big
these
like
Saw movies are fucking disgusting. You got what was these other movies? The Terrifier movies. They walked out of the last movie because they were like, this shit's stupid. It's not even scary. It's just people dismembering each other.
yeah, I saw it.
Yeah.
At least this guy Romero was creative and it developed characters and
Yeah,
shit like that. He wrote stories. Like these fucking things that come out today, they're not stories.
yeah, but again, I thought the vibe was cool of everything, and I thought that like I wish that they maybe took a little bit more time to go through the script thoroughly and talk about it instead of just having the one guy talk about it over a radio.
Right.
Like I said, that's really the biggest critique that I just wish. And I'm making a review, and I'm going to talk about it and be honest with it. And if people don't like it,
you're gonna
that's
be blacklisted from the industry, and I'm gonna
Look, I know
some random
I know-
fucking 15-year-old kid's gonna write how I went to a nursing
Yeah.
home and beat up a bunch of
I
old
know.
people.
like I said, I want to have the director on the show and talk about it and stuff like that.
You
'cause,
should
like,
have him on, be like, hey, what happened? What do you mean?
I mean, I wouldn't. If he's like, "Yo, I'll come on and talk about why certain things are the way they are," I actually would like to hear it. I worked with him briefly on Keeper's Diary. I was in the same room with him. I know, like, we're not like friends, but we know each other. He knows my content, and I know obviously he was
Does he
doing this
smell like
documentary.
mothballs, Anthony?
What's that?
Does he smell like mothballs? You were in the same room with him.
No,
Okay.
no. I can say that he doesn't.
You could probably trust him then.
Yes, but
Criteria.
yeah. But I know it was him and another writer that like wrote out, I guess, how this documentary was
You see, in the
laid out,
90s, Anthony,
and he was the director.
a bunch of old people used to smell like mothballs, just so you know.
And cheap beer and everything else. But no, yeah, but like again, even with that being said, I'm not saying like, oh, like now I gotta act like it's all good. There's not like I found some things that like I wish they kind of did differently. I kind of was left wanting a little bit more, but that's not saying that
Bro,
like
he didn't
I
finish the
wasn't-
sentence and it cuts to the credits. Like, what happened?
Yeah, well, that was like one of his like interviews where he talked about it. I guess
Well,
one of,
cut-
like
Cut or fade out the audio. You see what I'm saying? Like, you fade out that last sentence into like a song that hits the credits.
yeah,
The guy was still talking and then it fucking hits the credits.
yeah.
Like he
Yeah,
said his line and then he was like, and that's it. But then it just gets the credits, and it's like, what?
Right. No, I know what you mean, man. There's certain things that
Yeah, nothing
definitely
to fade into over there. I'm just saying, man. I just watched too many movies, and this is the way it is.
Yeah. Yeah, and you know, I thought the music was good too. Dwayne, who did the music for Keeper's Diary, Dwayne Merritt, he did the music for
Dwayne The
this
Rock Johnson,
three.
he was in this shit. Maybe that's why it sucked.
Yeah. No, you know, it's just cool to see, you know, other people at least appreciate that if they maybe don't know, you know, who Romero is and they know Resident Evil, they should know. But if they don't, maybe this documentary can at least give them a little bit of a brief.
Xbox guys don't know anything about Resident Evil until it's in Game Pass, baby. They don't know shit.
Exactly. Only Game Pass, which I think 2 and 3 remake are still on Game Pass. I think.
Yeah, but they don't play those games because they're too scary.
It's scary.
Scary.
But yeah, it's
Anthony, help me! Oh. Just saying.
yeah, 8mm. Yeah, that's a creepy movie.
Never saw it. I heard of it, but I've never seen it.
Yeah, I've never seen that either.
That means
I
we
wanna
gotta
see-
watch it, Fred.
Yep. I want to see the new Nosferatu that came out.
You
Yeah,
should watch
I mean,
it on Game Pass, Fred.
I haven't been. I wanted to go see it, and then I just haven't. Like, I saw Sonic 3. That was the last one I saw, and I did enjoy that. And then Nosferatu, I think, came out Christmas Day, which I wasn't going that week anyway. So
Yeah, no.
now that it's not that busy, I might check that out on like a $5 day.
Yeah, definitely. I want to do it like in a matinee or some shit like that.
Yeah, like, you know, and it could be good, but like, you know, I heard it was good. I
Fred,
heard
what
it
fucking
was
movie
bad.
theater we
I
gonna
heard
go
it-
to? You got no movie theater over here anymore.
I know exactly. We have to travel like a half hour just to go watch a movie theater.
You have to come over
Just watch a
here.
movie. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, no thanks.
You're there or go freaking Middletown.
That sucks, man.
We're gonna go there and Review Tech USA is gonna be sitting there. Ooh, we're like, hey, shut this guy up.
The whole time.
During the movie,
Just like, slamming back and forth in the chair.
It sounds like Marvin
like-
from Mario 2.
He's like throwing he's like throwing his like freaking popcorn.
You must be Leon.
I've seen that show before.
About 2
Mental.
months ago, there was this incident involving zombies.
Why does Marvin sound like a fucking 70-year-old white guy?
Yeah.
Can I ask you that? I've never understood that. He looks like Will fucking Smith, but he sounds like a 70-year-old white guy.
Incident. Not long after that, all this started to happen.
Dude, he was doing some Diddy shit. He had fucking baby oil over him when Leon found him. That wasn't fucking blood. That was some red baby oil.
Oh,
Yeah.
He put some
Jesus.
fucking Kool-Aid, liquid Kool-Aid in that shit.
Oh, shit.
I still have the cool.
What kind of parties were they trying to throw Leon there? Have you guys seen the show Black Mirror? I never saw it.
I've seen that
That's
show.
so-called playtest.
I've seen some episodes out of context, but I
I
know
don't know
every
if
episode is like in a its own story kind of thing. So I've only seen a couple of those.
I might
SIB
have seen that
Studios,
episode.
what's up? He
I don't
said he
know.
loved Nosferatu.
Awesome. That's good.
Nice.
Yeah, I've been wanting to. I hope it stays true to like kind of stays true to the original.
Yeah, I mean the OG one was like 70 minutes, and this one's almost 2.5 hours. So I wonder how that's going to be.
Okay, I don't know if this is a new Wolfman.
Yes, it's a new one that's coming
Okay.
out this month.
Yep.
He turns into the Wolfman. I'm like, when is he going to turn? Because he's like on the floor in pain for like, it seemed like 10 minutes, but it was like, I don't know, a 1-minute trailer. He's like, I'm like, when's this guy going to turn already? And then the lady's like, no. And then he's like running over there. And he looks like a
Yeah.
huge fucking mutant.
Yeah, so
I'm like,
in the
this looks like fucking Wolverine. It doesn't even look like the Wolfman.
I know,
What the hell is
and
this shit?
this is the
Batman, what's
them
up?
trying to do. What's up, man? This is them trying to do their because obviously
What's up,
you know
man?
was it 2020? Invisible Man came out, and now this one is the Wolfman. So they're trying to build these characters again. And
Yeah, but he looks
this-
like a fucking hillbilly.
Yeah, I don't know if you saw in the beginning of the trailer, but he's getting attacked through the front door, and I think it grabs him and it takes him, and it's like an infection. Where in the other one, it's almost like he gets caught up in, like he has the sign of the wolf, like it gets caught up in, some shit in the woods and stuff
How
like
hard
that.
is
And
it
he
to make this guy just grow hair on his face and chase people?
it's Lon Chaney Jr. in the OG just being at the wrong place, the wrong
This
time.
guy
He
is
gets
like
attacked,
laying on
and
the
then he
floor
gets-
like he's having a fucking stomach ache.
Yeah.
like an
Yeah.
hour. It's like, this shit's not scary. It's fucking stupid.
And they're putting it out in Dump Month.
He
If
looked-
you guys are,
Bro, when he was chasing the lady before like the trailer ended, he looked like one of the guys from RoboCop when he had the toxic waste poured on him.
Oh, jeez.
I'm like, this doesn't look like the Wolfman at all. They have a problem. They keep making like sexy Dracula and Frankenstein. They make a Wolfman that looks like a mutant. He doesn't even look like a wolf. Like, what the fuck is going on, man? Just put makeup on these guys. Like, let's
and you
just
want
get
to
this
know
done.
who we have to blame for this?
Paul W.S. Anderson.
The Mummy movie that came out with Tom Cruise, because when that movie bombed, that's when they rebooted, and that's when we got the Invisible Man, and now we have the Wolfman. Like, because that movie bombed so bad, they were like, we have to pivot and just start over
Yeah.
and make this new, because they were trying to build a universe with the Mummy, and that movie was a piece of shit.
Right.
And so they were just like, fuck it, now we got to do the Invisible Man. And that was like, even that was really different. Some people liked it, so I was just kind of like, it's
I
just,
thought it was okay. I didn't mind it.
yeah, but like this one, it's coming out in January, which if you guys don't know, that's dump month for Hollywood, by the way. All the movies that they don't think are going to make a lot of money, they come out in January. Like December, you had, Sonic, you had the Bob Dylan movie, and then you had
Bob
Nosferatu.
Dylan.
Yeah. But then after that,
He is Nosferatu.
yeah. Now it's like it's them trying to do this weird reboot shit, and like Perry said, it just looks like completely different. Like they're not even trying to stay similar. They're just like, I'm over this,
Right.
and I'm gonna try something different. And it's like, I don't know why you have to do that, because originally they were trying to do the Wolfman when Tom Cruise's Mummy came out, and then it was the Dark Universe, the start of it, and then that completely got squashed. So I don't know if they have these other films being shot at the same time, like if they're actually shooting another Mummy, or are they shooting another, are they going to do like a Dracula, not Nosferatu, but like
They
in
should've got
America.
Brendan
I don't
Fraser
know.
back
He
to
needs
play
a
everyone.
12
Yeah.
pack and drive a Ford fucking Fusion. That's the Dracula that I want
Yeah,
with no shirt on.
Brendan Fraser.
Mummy was about Tom Cruise, not the fucking Mummy. The guy's wife in the trailer looks like, whoa, okay. Nosferatu sounds like fuck my ass too. Wow, what? This is what RWK wrote. Blumhouse pumps out the budget horror. Well, yeah, they're down the street from me. Shout out to A24. It's A24, right? Not A21?
A24, yeah.
yeah.
A1's the steak sauce. There you go. Nosferatu put me to sleep, says Batman. Really, Batman?
Damn. Yeah, it does seem very long, because I don't know why everything has to be fucking 2.5 hours.
Yeah, I know. Like,
I really don't know why that's always.
Because they
just
got to
like-
make their money back. That's why.
That's true. Because the original one was a silent film, and it was just like 80 minutes, 70 minutes.
yeah, and then they made another one too, like in the 70s with Klaus Kinski.
Yeah. So it's not the first time. These movies have been rebooted a bunch of times. This is just like, another. I mean, the actors in it seem good. Like I said, I'll probably check this out on like a $5 day. If not, if it hits streaming before.
I
and
love
then I'll
Willem
just grab-
Dafoe, so like that's one of the reasons why I'm also watching it, because I love Willem Dafoe.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, I'll check it out.
Bill Skarsgård played, he
Pennywise.
played Pennywise. He played
Oh, fuck that guy.
he played the new Crow.
I'm so fucking
Oh,
sick of that
God.
guy.
He played the Crow, Perry. You don't like the new
He's
Crow
a piece of
2024?
fucking shit. No, I don't like The Crow. That's a movie that shouldn't have been touched.
Andrew Lee is like rolling in his grave. After that.
Andrew Lee. Who the fuck is Andrew Lee?
No, what's his name? Andrew Lee? Brandon Lee. Excuse me.
Brandon Lee, you fucking moron.
I'm sorry.
Jesus. But yeah, again, they have to keep these things going, and Universal has the rights, obviously, because it's their
Yeah, it's
monsters.
Their thing.
They're gonna always do it, and it'll get rebooted again in another 10 years, and it'll be a, it'll be a big, it'll be essentially Brendan Fraser and the Whale fighting a wolfman by the time we see it next. So
Yeah, talk about a lazy fuck. That guy hasn't done shit since The Whale.
He actually was all signed on to do a Broadway thing, and it was supposed to start, and he just backed out of it like yesterday. I just read about it
Really?
before, yeah.
What's
What?
with this
I don't know.
guy?
I don't know if he's got like mental stuff or health stuff, but he's messed up.
He's a
man.
big
I don't
fucking
know.
pussy, this guy.
Well, it
It's just-
sucks because he was like, I'm making a comeback, and everyone loved him again, and then
He
just
won
like,
a fucking Academy Award. Then he went home.
I know. It sucks. I really wanted him to come
Bro,
back.
you know how many
but-
people are calling that guy? You just won an Academy Award. Everyone in Hollywood wants that guy. And he just
Dude,
fucking...
And now you're
Turns
showing
the
them
phone
you're
off
not
and goes to
reliable
sleep.
because if you sign on for a film, who's to say you're just going to cancel? You know what I
But
mean?
he
Like,
was doing movies.
He
was
won an
doing
Academy Award
conventions.
for an indie film that was filmed down the street from here.
Yeah,
Literally.
he was doing stuff up until like a little while ago, and he just stopped doing.
apparently,
stuff.
he just said unforeseen circumstances.
Yeah.
Like-
Yeah, well, he doesn't really need to do it now anyway. He won the Academy Award.
It's just disappointing as a fan. It's like, man, I wanted to see this guy be in good movies again, but
He doesn't want to see himself in good movies, I guess.
nope.
And it would have had to have been something serious because imagine you have a show that's starting a whole tour and you don't even have your.
Sony money had him, so he can't do the movie, Frank. Come on.
Oh, yeah.
They couldn't
speak-
get him on the Series S. They couldn't fit
Guys.
big fat whale ass on the.
Yeah,
Series.
yeah. Speaking of movies, guys, are you excited for Helldivers, the movie?
No.
That was announced at
That's
CEX?
called Starship Troopers, by the way.
I know. We already have it. But
I,
yeah,
I
so-
want games. No more.
and guess what? Perry's favorite, Horizon, is also getting a movie.
about a bomb. People are going to walk out of that fucking movie.
Why is Sony making these piss poor movie investments? Like, first of all, we had to deal with Craven, the Hunter, and that just was like they blamed fans for that. They said, you know what? It's your fault. It's the critics, basically. They pretty much said it's the
We don't
critics.
watch a boring movie about a boring character.
How are you gonna blame the critics? He came out last week and was like, it was like one of the guys. He was like, yeah, it's you. You guys online are bashing it. That's why no one's seeing it. It's like nobody wants to see Craven without Spider-Man. I don't give a fuck who you are.
Wanted to see Craven do anything ever. Nobody. He's
Nobody.
one of the worst characters in Spider-Man.
It's so bad.
I don't even know why the fuck he's in Spider-Man. He'd had a better shot fighting somebody else.
Dude, that's just awful. Like,
Could you
I don't
imagine-
know.
Like, you know, what if they took Old Man Vulture and gave him a movie? Not Michael Keaton Vulture, like
Right.
old ass, like 80-year-old Vulture, just with no Spider-Man. Who would watch that? Like, oh, he's going to get his McDonald's coffee in the morning and he's flying around doing stuff.
Yeah, it's like, dude,
Nobody wants to see that.
just complete, like, just trying to cash in on the names and the properties they have. And it's just not even. It's just not even worth it. And they're wondering why. And then with this, like,
Well, this is because
Helldivers.
they invested in that media company, so they're probably like,
Yeah.
oh, we'll make movies now. It's like
That's
stop.
true. Yeah. And they're looking at their, successful IPs, and Horizon is one of them. And they're going to be like, all right, let's try to do this. Ghost of Tsushima is getting an anime in 2027. So that's coming out. And yeah, so Frank's right. I think they're just trying to use the resources as they have them with the money they have and just trying to
Ugh.
make properties off of this. And because not a lot of people know this, but guess who owns Constantine Films, who always puts out Resident Evil? Sony. So it's like they're always trying to make these movies before they lose rights or before they do certain things with, like, that they reboot stuff and do. It's just, I don't know. Helldivers. I'm not saying it's not like a huge game.
I don't
But
think
I
you're
really
gonna.
don't
I
know
don't
if-
think you're gonna see that as a movie. I think this shit's announced, and probably one of the movies is gonna be made, and that's not gonna be one of them.
Yeah.
And you're right, because these things get announced and talked about all the time. Remember the Gears of War movie that was like coming out?
Helldivers would do better as a TV show than it would a movie. Just
Yes.
saying.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
100%.
Why don't they
Because
take a Why don't
can
they see
run-
what Twisted Metal's doing
'Cause
and
you-
say, you know what?
With
Let's do a
Helldivers,
series.
you could fucking run with the jokes.
Yes.
Like you could say, you could make like during the show, you're watching the show or whatever, and then you'll just see like them doing the little commercials like democracy or whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like stupid shit.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
you could have
Make it
cameos of
different.
like people in there. It would be great. It would be
Yeah.
great
Right.
as a show.
It would be better off as a show, not a movie. So
I agree because
don't
the
know.
money that they're gonna put into a full film production could go into a show, and it would just work better. You know,
Yeah.
like obviously the budget for shows also are scaled for episode. Like I get that it's different, but like look at Twisted Metal. That works as a series that has humor that gets to the point. Helldivers could be the same thing. It doesn't have to be so serious. It could be a little like tongue in cheek and like have that humor, like
It
you
could
guys
be
are
like
saying.
like a comedy type show where they follow like one squad.
we
or
need
whatever.
Wukong the series.
Yeah.
I could watch it on my Xbox.
Because you know they're gonna do the same
Naked.
thing with the movie, where they're just gonna be like, "Oh, you're just gonna follow this squad for the whole movie," and it's like, well, why couldn't we just have a rotating cast of characters that can come in and out?
Right.
Like where the Twisted Metal show focused on some episodes, you're looking at these characters, and then the other episodes, it gave time to breathe. Where for like a movie that they're gonna try to make 2.5 hours, because they did the Gran Turismo movie. I didn't fucking see Gran
Fuck
Turismo.
that shit.
I'm not sitting there like I played this track in the game. I remember seeing that in the trailer.
Stupid is that? It's literally the stupidest movie ever made.
Straight up crickets. Like I want to see how much money did that actually make?
Maybe the guy drives the Ferrari in the movie.
Yeah, like what the hell? The budget was 60 million, but we'll million marketing made 122 million. So it didn't.
Good riddance.
Yeah, don't make a sequel to that. I played this track in the game. That's
A circle. The road is just a circle. Oh, I remember this.
yeah.
It's so dumb.
Oh man. Yeah, that's wild, man.
What
yeah,
do you think, Fred?
About what, the Helldivers movie?
Fred, I want to hear from the bald man in the chat. What do you think about this Wukong shit with these Xbox fanboy guys? You think they need to get over it and just go to the store and buy the game on a PlayStation and shut up? What do you think, Fred?
I think they should. They should just it's not gonna come on Xbox anytime soon, so they should just suck it up, buy the fucking game. If you like it so much, buy the game, make a review on it, like you said, and then be done with it. Even if they don't like the game, make a review on it.
Have you ever had to do that, Fred? Or did you
No.
stick by a little piece of plastic?
I stuck by my little piece of plastic. I love my little piece of plastic.
Well, you just agreed with them then, you moron.
No, I was kidding. That's why.
Okay.
Man, Fred's getting his ass kicked tonight.
Yeah.
I don't think Fred knows what he's talking about.
I never do.
What do you think about these Xbox guys that say we? Like they're in a fucking cult.
Like they're in like a French cult.
You know, they
We-
called the Amico the Amico people a cult. But it was
Really?
never like that, man. A lot of the guys just they were excited for this thing to come out. These Xbox guys were never like this until recently. Now it's we.
He flipped.
We don't have this. We will get that. We don't have. It's like, man, you play games, right? Go to the store and buy a console. What's going to happen? You think someone's going to sue you or something if you go to the store and buy a PlayStation? You don't have to like Sony, but if you want to play this game, buy the console, play the game. When you're done with the game, get rid of it. Like, why is everyone such a fucking little bitch about this stuff? These are grown fucking men saying this shit online. In their fucking 50s and 60s. I don't know, man. I don't get it. What is wrong? What's
People
wrong
must
with
not like-
everything going on today?
People must not like to play games anymore.
It doesn't seem like it, Freddie. Fred,
Yeah.
Yeah.
what your dad, all right?
Yeah.
What does your dad play gaming wise? Just tell me.
He plays mostly like sports games, like MLB, NBA. He
Okay,
plays a lot
but
of-
has there ever been a game where your dad's like, "Oh, I'm gonna buy that console for it"?
I think he actually did buy a PlayStation so he can play like NBA, I think, or something like that.
NBA? You mean MLB?
Yeah, that MLB. I got mixed up. He bought a PS4.
They're circling
Paul.
wagons for the inevitable demise of their favorite console, says Mental 9R. Yeah, I think so, but they're going to look really dumb when they don't have a job anymore.
Mm-hmm.
When there's nothing to grift to anymore, what are you going to grift to? You told everyone PlayStation was a piece of shit. So you can't just go to the PlayStation side.
Mm.
What are you going to do? Go to the Nintendo side?
Yeah.
They say that's kids stuff, so they can't.
Xbox guys always
Yeah.
say Switch games never go on, Nintendo games never go on sale. I'm like, bro, they're on sale every fucking weekend. What are you talking about?
Oh yeah, they
First
drop
party
all the
games
time.
are always on sale.
We don't play those kid games though.
Well, I'm just saying, like, I don't understand it. Like, Xbox guys get mad when Sony guys make up fake narratives, but then the Xbox guys make up fake narratives about Nintendo. So, like, what the
Yep.
fuck? Like, does anybody not see this? I'm sitting there watching this shit online, and I'm like, everyone's stupid. Everyone is fucking dumb.
Yeah.
Bro,
I
does
see it.
anybody pay attention to anything? Does anybody read ads every week to see what's on sale? They hear one fucking guy say that and they all run with it. And I don't like that. Do
They're
your
like,
own
"Oh."
research. You have a goddamn phone in your pocket. Where is my phone? I can't even find my fucking phone. I got my fucking calculator from when I was a little kid right here.
Oh, the TI.
The TI 108.
Wow.
I still have my original one downstairs, but I ordered this one off Amazon. I don't know where my phone's right here. Okay, this is a computer. You know, instead of looking up Phil Spencer's fucking nudes on here, why don't you look up what's going on with the gaming industry? So sick of this shit, man.
People are just helpless. Like they just immediately accept defeat. Like, oh, this game's $70. I can't buy it. It's like, did you look at?
Oh, I
other
heard from
stores?
this
Did you look-
guy, so it
Yeah.
must be true. No, look it up. If you think something is wrong, look it up. If you don't like what we're telling you, look it up.
Yep.
That's all I'm saying, man.
It's all right there.
I see
Just
all
gotta
this
look for it.
shit and I take it in and I'm like, this must be a parody, man. Like, it all must be a parody.
It's like the movie Idiocracy.
I guess so. I never saw it.
It's a good movie.
It's the same thing with the system. Like, oh, I can't buy the PS5 Pro. It's $700.
Like I said, the
It's
guy
yeah,
was
but you-
arguing with himself over Wukong. I thought this guy was going to fucking jump out the window and then climb back up like Spider-Man.
I don't know. Should I?
Should I do it? Sure. I know.
Oh my God, what am I going to do? Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. Oh.
It might come on Game Pass. Ah. It's not coming. on
I'm going to
Game
buy
Pass.
it when it comes out. Oh, you know what? No, I'm not going to buy it. Bro, you
That's so
just said a minute ago you were going to buy it. Now you're not going to buy it? Fuck, I don't know anymore, man.
if you really want to play something, just do what you got to do to play it. If you could
Yeah.
wait. But if you don't want to wait, just play it.
Wait.
God
Like,
forbid
I'm
you have
tired of
to-
waiting, so I'm just gonna play stuff when it
Mhm.
comes out if I really want it, and that's it. I don't
God
care.
forbid you have to buy a game. It's weird, right?
It is weird.
Fred, I've been
It's
looking at
almost
this
as weird
TV
as
all
the
fucking
TV
week.
falling off the mount.
What'd you say, Perry?
I've been looking at this TV all week, Fred. What are you talking about?
Oh, really?
If you want to go
The
pick it
wireless
up and pay for it, great. I'll give you the money back in a couple of years.
Couple of years.
We're looking for an 85-inch TV to watch all the WWE pay-per-views this year.
WW.
But we want one that's like a throwaway TV, a throwaway price. We don't want to pay too much money for these things.
Yeah, no.
And
Yeah, it's crazy that those
we
are the
can't
three
find 'em.
options. I mean, the TCL, like I said, I mean,
yeah, but it's TCL. It's a piece of shit.
I
never
know.
even heard of
I-
them. Okay? And I don't want to hear in the fucking show, ooh, they're great. No, they're a piece of shit brand. Okay? They are a no-name brand.
the one upstairs.
Vizio is a no-name brand. Okay? Hisense is a fucking no-name brand. Okay? You talk turkey with me when it comes to Samsung, Sony, and what's the other one that I got? LG.
LG.
I don't want to hear anybody else.
Algae.
What about Sharp? No, I'm just kidding.
Fuck
I
Sharp.
remember when,
Sharp
when
isn't the
customers
same
used to come in
anymore.
and say, "Do you have the algae?" I'm like, "Yes, I have
Hey,
the algae."
we
The
saw
algae?
a Pioneer. We saw a 1080p Pioneer.
No
for
element TVs either.
Pioneer.
Something dollars.
Folks.
When me and him went. When we went to Best
Folks.
Buy, there's a whole section that's like the TV graveyard.
The
of, like,
graveyards,
the
yeah, yeah,
worst TVs
Oh
I've
yeah.
ever seen in
They
my
always
life.
do that, yeah, because that's the
Probably
grab
go
and
to
go
BJ's.
section.
BJ's
Yeah.
is like that too. BJ's has like this
Yeah.
new like TV. It's like some
It's the grab and go
Japanese
section. It's
thing.
just
Yeah. Like I make fun of my dad for Westinghouse all the time now.
Westinghausen.
Well, oh, Jesus Christ.
So I get this out of here. All right. Well, when the Westinghouse breaks, you can make fun of them.
Yeah.
We saw one at Target, Westinghouse.
But see the Tizen, Samsung, Tarzan, whatever the fuck it's called.
The Tarzan.
That of the three, it's like obviously that's the better one. But even then, you've had bad experiences with Samsung. I've had bad experiences with TCL.
Yeah, but it's the cheapest one. It's $530, and then I could get probably money knocked off of it.
Yeah.
But I seen a review, and the review on Best Buy website, it's got like backlight bleeding,
Mm.
Ugh.
and it looks really nasty. And I'm like, I don't want to fucking put money into that.
No, I get you. That makes sense. And you've had those experiences with Samsung.
I mean, if
with
I
that-
have
that
to go
literally
get it, I'll
melted.
go get it. It's really super thin though, which is good. But the other TVs are gigantic. They're fucking
Yeah, I
bricks.
know. You could tell they're made like with something versus nothing.
Right. It's just to
Um,
watch wrestling on. It's not to game or anything like that.
Right. Yeah.
If it was a little bit cheaper, I would agree. It was like $430. I'd get that in a heartbeat.
Mm-hmm.
But $530, and then the warranty plan, the 2-year plan is $90 now. It's not even $50 anymore.
That's crazy.
They're on crack.
Yeah. Covers everything but physical.
Can you check Twitter, Frank, see if anything else got leaked with the Switch 2?
I've been refreshing this whole time. I'll check
Let's-
again.
Oh well, let's talk about that because we haven't actually said it on the stream. Yeah, Switch.
Switch
It's
2
gonna be
leaks
using-
all week long.
The SD card.
The SD cards got leaked out right before we went live tonight.
Yeah, that was the last thing that got leaked.
Magnetic Joy-Cons, we already knew all this stuff. This is nothing new.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. It's going to be announced any day now.
We're like right there.
They
Like,
said January 8th, which was today, but we don't see anything. So, but a lot of leaks did get leaked out today, so I will say that. You said there's a game, Frank, that's up for pre-order for this thing, or what's going on?
There's the micro SD cards. There's a bunch of cases that like first party cases
Right.
that are on GameStop's site. The third party manufacturers, they claim that they have the unit, like it's like done, like ready to go. Obviously, if they're gonna launch this thing,
There's a rumor this thing's launching in April.
yeah, take that with a grain of salt. But I heard April 3rd for $450. But I don't know if that's true. Don't come for me if it's like
That's
$1
what we were
million.
guessing too. We said 450.
I said it
Yeah.
last night on Gaming After Dark.
I
Well-
don't see how that thing could launch April 3rd if they don't announce it like this week or next week. Like there's no time.
Right.
But it's possible. I don't know. I hope I'm right. I hope that's true because we don't want to wait for this thing. We just want it now.
Want to get
And
it
they
over
don't have
with.
they have no other games slated after Donkey Kong. Like that's it. I don't know anything else that's coming out. So
Good old
Is it?
Donkey Kong.
we're there. Isn't it funny? Donkey Kong's like one of the last Switch 1 games. I guess they're gonna still make them. I don't know, but
I don't know. I'll get
But
the
yeah,
Switch
that-
2 says SIB. Yeah, we're ready, man. We are ready to pick those up.
if you just go on the Reddit, you could see all this stuff. There's tons and tons of information about it. The motherboard got leaked allegedly. The chipset, like it's all out there,
Right.
Wow.
just sitting there. So
How much you guys think it's going to be?
He just told you $449.
it's
Yeah.
probably gonna be 450. Yeah.
Probably, yeah.
And allegedly they've been mass producing them, so we won't have to deal with scalpers. I would still say if you want it, pre-order it immediately when it goes up. That's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah, we're all
Oh.
gonna do that.
Yep. Gonna have to get 2.
Yeah, me too. My wife needs one. Ludwin wants one. He's like, put me down. It's like, I'm not carrying these things. I'll help him get one, but that's it.
Put me down.
Put me down.
Yeah, it's
I
like
feel like he does that every time. It's like, dude, I'm
he
not
wants me to go out
carrying-
and buy this thing, but I don't have money to do it. I'm not carrying this in the store. I'm gonna tell all
No,
these people to go
You're
fuck
done
themselves.
after the Series X and PS5. You're done, man.
Yeah,
Like,
I'm
after
done. I
that.
try helping people. People are acting stupid. This is why I hate the fucking people, the general public. Okay, when you work retail, everyone's just stupid. Okay.
Yep.
I tried
if
helping
anybody's worked
people.
retail, you know.
I
like,
told them, hey, go to Newegg. They have them in stock. Oh, is Newegg reputable? I never heard of them. You're a fucking idiot. Okay, you really are. Why would I tell you to go somewhere that's not reputable?
it's gonna steal my information.
I'm trying to get you off my back by
Yeah.
saying, hey, you can
I'm giving
actually
you
get
this
it here.
tip. Yeah.
Don't call the
Like-
store. I don't have them, but you could go get it right here, right now. Oh, it might be a scam. Go fuck yourself, man. Everyone's dumb as fucks as David R. SIB, I have to get off my guard. Yeah, man. I mean, the ladies are hooked on this.
Probably just get one to start and then get another one down the road, I guess.
You got to get a couple of them. Throw them in the closet and leave them there. So when they get hacked, you're good to go.
I wish I had the cash to do that.
Any questions in the chat? We'll give you guys a couple of minutes because I'm ready to pass out.
Yeah.
And these guys have lives to live.
Obviously, as stuff comes out, we'll update you on Twitter if like they announce a date that they're gonna announce this or whatever. So
Yeah.
just stay tuned. I'm following it closely. I know when I go to bed they're gonna announce it. Like
Yeah, I
they'll
know.
announce
Yeah,
the
it's
press
gonna
conference.
happen.
Because
Yep.
Well,
last
tomorrow
time,
morning there'll be something that says, "Hey, tune in this afternoon."
well, last time they tweeted about that it will be announced by this time, like by the March whatever date. He tweeted it at 2:49 a.m. for Furukawa because it's like morning there.
Yeah,
So
that's
I
the
know
thing,
that
man.
they're
They're
gonna
on
tweet it when we
Japanese
go to
time.
bed.
Yep.
So
They should release something like a direct or something like that, like maybe sometime this month.
They'll literally give
They
us
will.
not even less than a day's notice. They're gonna say, "Hey, we're having this event," and then they're just gonna show off the Switch too.
Right.
I would
You know.
almost guarantee you by the end of this month. Like
Yeah, I think by the end of this
Find
month
out.
we'll know what we're looking at,
yeah.
and it'll have us excited because again, we're excited to see what Nintendo gives us.
Oh yeah.
Put me
Well, I
down
was-
for one. Yeah, right.
I was saying in the when Perry was live before and I was talking in the chat. This is the first Nintendo console in a really long time that we could be excited for because the Wii U was trash. We were like, "What is this?" The Switch, we were still skeptical. Now finally, we're like, "Okay, like this thing is shaping up to be something good." And then before that, you even had the Wii, which was like horrible. So we haven't had anything good in a long time. So I'm really hoping that this delivers. And if it doesn't, then what can we do? But
Yeah, man, it's
Put me
hopefully they'll
down
give
for
us some
one.
kind of positive energy for next or this year. It's already this year. It's already 25. I keep thinking it's 24 still.
We're already a week into the new year.
It's like when you used to go back to school and you used to write like the last year's date on the paper. When
Oh my
and it was
god.
like
I
the
did
new
that.
year. Like fuck, like
I did that at work today. I was like signing something off and I had to write the date. I was like, it was like I wrote 1/8/2024. I'm like, oh fuck.
yeah, it's like
I had
nah,
to
it's
fix it real quick.
25. Yeah,
well, my hype level's at like a 10, and I know that's really bad, but I can't help it. I'm excited.
Hey,
no, man, it's
no,
good.
It's fair enough. You're excited for it, man. I'm at like
It'll
like
be
a,
good.
like a 7 or 8. You know what I mean? Like I'm not like a huge Nintendo guy, but I mean like I'm excited for like a new console to come out. It'd be cool.
Any more super chats? So you get the air horn. If not, no worries.
Dude, do you want me to come out on the show and sell beer and get booed?
Oh God, yeah, Hogan.
Fucking asshole.
God.
Like, take a hit, man.
There's
a
a
hit.
guy on Facebook actually trying to like defend Hogan, like, oh,
of
he did so
course.
much, blah 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 blah. It's like, oh my god, shut up,
Dude, he's a piece of shit.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, this is they gotta work some stuff out if they're doing this
Yeah.
Netflix thing.
Well, at least like it didn't lag that much. at least.
Yeah,
Not like the football.
I don't know,
game or
man.
the
I'm not
fight.
watching that shit next week. I know that. Unless they give me a really good main event, I'm not watching that.
Yeah, no, that's
3 hours, man. It's just
That's what I'm saying. It
nuts.
was a one and done
too
for me.
much.
I
Yeah, that's
canceled
why I couldn't
YouTube
watch.
TV, so YouTube TV can go fuck itself.
That's right.
I went to cancel, and they were like, "Oh, if you stay, we'll give you the same price you're paying now for another 6 months." And I'm like, "Well, what the fuck?" So I called the lady. I was like, "Are we keeping this?" She goes, "Just get rid of it." I got rid of it.
We have FUBU.
So now I don't even have to
What are you
pay for
gonna use?
Netflix because it goes out in July because I bought the PlayStation.
That's
Yeah.
nice.
Came with a year of Netflix Premium. So now I don't have
Yeah.
to pay any bills until like August.
What are you
Or
going to use
or
for live
TV.
TV or just YouTube?
I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
We talked about just subscribing to YouTube TV for like New Year's so we could watch the ball drop. But
Yeah.
you can buy channels on YouTube TV without having to subscribe to anything.
Yeah.
So I could buy like I don't know, TNT for like $10 if I just pay $10 a month. But that'd be the
That's
only
pretty cool.
channel I get.
If it wasn't for sports, like my household would not have cable at all. But just 'cause
Honestly, that's
Right.
of
that's
that's the only thing.
yeah, that's the big thing over here. It's like they already have the MLB package,
Mm-hmm.
and then I've
We
been getting
love
into
our
football
football.
this year, but yeah, my dad always
Yeah.
watches football, and it's just easy. Like
Yeah.
it's just easy to have it for everybody. So
I got into football this year because I'm in a fantasy league. So I've had money involved, so
I'm gonna try that next year.
it's actually a lot of fun. Like this
Yeah.
is my first time doing. My dad showed me. My dad knows everything about all that crap, so he like
That's
taught
cool.
me and everything. It's
Yeah.
a lot of fun. Like it's a lot of fun, but it has its ups and downs because then you see like a player that's supposed to like get this many points and he just does shit. and
Yeah.
you're just like, well, fuck. There
Yeah,
goes my
Nick's the
money.
same thing. Nick comes down, he's like, "Oh man, I need this guy. Like, come on!" And
Yeah.
What's the next game Anthony will be playing on a channel? He's not playing a game on a channel. Anthony's debuting a new travel channel for all the vacations he's taking this year. So check that channel out.
I I don't have a travel channel.
It's
It's
RRL
coming.
streams.
Yeah. There could be some IRL stuff.
Sicily
at
in the
some
City.
point.
That's the name of the channel.
I
There
wanna
could be
start
some
doing that
IRL
too.
stuff at some point. I just don't have like anything actually shot like that.
Yeah.
Um,
That's what I want to do. I want to start streaming like my bowling and stuff like that, like my leagues and stuff.
yeah, I know, but
Yeah.
YouTube wants you to get past a certain threshold until you can do it on your phone.
Yep. Like I just need 2 more subscribers. That's it. And then I'm able to
Okay.
do it. I think it's like 50. I think. Did I say it was 50?
I don't know. They change it every fucking
Yeah,
month.
they
It
always
seems.
fucking
50
change
are
it.
assholes.
One
Maybe you get
week,
500.
1 month is 50. 1 month is 1,000. 1 month is 5,000.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Yep.
Let me look it up right now.
Well, we had a
But-
packed chat room tonight. We had almost 30 people here. I appreciate that. That's what I strive for. I'll be honest with you guys. I watch a lot of these fucking like YouTube guys. They just come up out of nowhere and they're getting like 40 live viewers and everything. And it kind of drives me nuts. It makes me not want to do this shit anymore, I'll be honest with you, because you literally have people who are fucking like 60 years old talking about Xbox and PlayStation coming out of nowhere, literally, and they're getting 40, 50 live viewers. And it's like, we can't even hit that. We've been doing this. I've been on YouTube for 19 years. And yeah, we've been hustling the last like 5 years on this channel, probably a little bit more than that.
Yeah.
And it's been working, but it's been going slow. But, when I see
I feel that. I feel
somebody
that a
come
lot,
out of
actually.
nowhere and they got like 40, 50 live viewers, I'm like, why am I doing this shit anymore? So, I felt bad over the weekend, but I'm feeling a lot better now.
That's good.
So,
I can relate to that feeling. I go in and out of feelings like that all the time, to be honest with you.
And it's nothing to nuke the channel over or any of that stuff.
No.
It's just very strange how this all works out, and it is what it is. But
On this ever-changing platform that we've been a part of for a long time, it's
yeah,
it's just trying not.
stupid.
Yeah, it's just trying to figure it out. It's very strange. And now you have these AI algorithms that you can check and see what videos work and what live streams work and what your fans look at. Have you messed with that? The creative AI on your channel, Perry? It's interesting. Very interesting. Yeah, very, very interesting. It like tells you what your audiences like and what video topics they would like to see. And
Right.
it's very strange. YouTube's just wild, and there's always new stuff, and this AI stuff's insane, and I don't know. So we'll see what happens, but we stay on it. So
Yep. I feel that too. I've been doing this for months. Still don't have 100K subs. Yeah, it took us what, like 16 years, 15 years to get 1,000 subs. Like, it's crazy.
I think we got 1,000 subs on like I think it was like 9th year, 8th year, something
Right.
like that. So yeah, on this channel, Perry's had multiple channels though. You got over 1,000 on AOX as well.
No,
Um,
I only reached
or
about
just before.
six something,
Okay.
and it's now down to like 5 something because I haven't made content on that channel in forever. Every time,
Yeah.
like I even asked the thing, you guys want to do more podcasts? Like in the I asked in the polls, and everyone wants us to do more podcasts, but it's like I got to get a crew together for that because you guys can't do this shit all the time. And we have to figure this out as far as like the chat room and I, because what kind of podcast do they want? Do they want gaming? Do they want wrestling? What do they want? So
Right.
I don't know. I'll figure
Yeah,
it out. I would have
it
to
is
find
always-
new people to like fill the gaps.
Right.
But I really want to do more like skits and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Eventually, the podcast is not going anywhere, but I'd like to do skits and vignettes and stuff like that, promos, just to be fun, just to get something different going, different dynamic.
Yeah, I see what you're saying, and it gets more reach if you put out more video skits and like funny stuff.
Right.
All it takes is one funny skit or bit to like help the channel grow even further. Like it's kind of nuts how it works, where it's like we do all this hard work and then you do this little like video that might have taken you like an hour out of your day, and you're just like, wait, that's what got me to get over like 3,000 subs. Just an example. It's like it's
Right.
strange how it works, but you're right. The more you try it and try different things, you never know what's gonna stick. So, I definitely do see what you're saying with that for sure.
Yeah, it's just weird.
Trying to
we've
gauge
been
what the
here.
audience wants.
We've been
and,
here forever,
you
and
know.
then you get new people coming up, and they're like treating you like, oh well, you're just a newbie. And it's like, oh, dude, we're not new. We were here building this platform before you fucking showed up.
Yeah, we were the test subjects basically for all the different renditions of YouTube.
Right.
It's like, like we saw the limited video bandwidth, and then we saw like the customization features get taken away, and when Google really took over, we were there. Like,
Yep.
we were younger, we were still growing up, learning how to edit, learning how to do all this stuff. But we were there. We saw all that stuff unfold. Recorded with DVD recorders, Dazzle, HD capture cards. Remember them?
We updated all of our fucking
just different-
equipment, even this stuff, this setup, man. I just sent back because I bought the equipment, whatever. I had to send it all back. It was over $700 of equipment I had to send back, and then I had to pick out the proper equipment, and here I am. Everything's good now, but
I'm really happy
this
you got
is
it
a
sorted.
huge fucking
Yeah.
investment, man. A lot of people don't realize this shit.
Absolutely.
Yeah, thanks. Because I think all you guys need to get one of these at some point down the line. I think
Yeah.
this will help you guys a lot more.
Yeah, I like now I want one kind of thing, but I got to do my computer and take it from there.
Oh, guess what?
The 5 series cards, baby.
Yeah, well, guess what, baby? You might not be able to get one for like 5 months, baby, if you don't fucking pre-order it now, baby. So you better pre-order that bullshit when they announce it in a couple of days.
Is it going to be a couple days?
They already announced it, but the pre-order is going to be coming out any day now. So
Yeah.
get on that 5070, which has the performance equivalent of a 4090. So that 5070 is going to help you out even more.
Damn.
Just saying. That's more time than I probably should have on the stuff. There you go. Yeah, but you see, Mental, you're passionate about it, and that's the whole point.
And the more you put
We're
in,
here because we
do-
like doing this stuff. I upgrade my equipment because we like doing this stuff. We talk to the chat because we like doing this stuff. We like doing it, but at the end of the day, it's nice to, build an audience, build a platform. We get compensated for it. We could buy new equipment. We could pay for the equipment that we already own and all this stuff. It just makes the world go round. So it's good. Again, it's not about making millions of dollars, but if I can make money to pay for the microphone, great. It's
Yeah, or
fantastic.
pay for a game that you're going to check out for the chat, like stuff like that. Like,
Right.
it's just little things that help. And yeah, that's why
I got lights here from Home Depot. They were $20. These fucking. I might have to go get more of these too before they stop making them.
Yeah.
I got them shining on my face so you guys can
I
see
might
me.
have to get those.
Yeah,
Just
especially if
saying.
you ever do a green screen, Fred, the more lighting you have, is better. Like, because so it doesn't get any dark like
Right.
spots or blotchy. Like, if you ever want to having lights is always like a good investment. Yeah.
It's not an equivalent. It's up to an equivalent.
Because the
Up
50
You're
to-
not
series
buying a
has-
5070 and it's a 4090 in disguise. You're getting up to the equivalency of.
Yeah.
You're not getting the. It's not like a 4070. It's not like a 4090 in disguise as a 5070.
Right.
You're getting the same type of performance as you would from a 4090. But you're not getting 4090 performance. This is what people don't understand. It's because this is the way they market it, so you go out and buy it.
Yeah.
Right.
But the fact is that this 5070 is going to be as fast as the current 4090
The 50 series is the only way to do
because people think
DLSS 4.
4090 means, oh, well, it's right next to the 5090. Like, no, it's like down the street. The 5090 is all the way down the block.
Yeah.
Compared to the 4090. And the 70 series cards are always around $550 to $600 anyway. So I think $549 for this card is perfect. It's the best bang for your buck card, the 70 cards.
It's a good deal because you're getting a lot of new features in it that make it worth it, especially for Anthony who's just buying a card.
Yeah, I don't want to be outdated. I'd rather just get something that's, just, new. Like, what do you think is the best place to pre-order it at, though?
Yeah, it won't be close. Yeah, exactly. What?
What do you think is the best place to pre-order it at? Because I've never
Anywhere
pre-ordered
that
a
takes
card.
pre-orders, Amazon, whatever. Go get it wherever you can. Best Buy. Try to get a Founders Edition. If not, grab a PNY.
Okay.
It's the new fake frame stuff. Yeah, you see what I'm saying? Like, they always pull this shit because they try to, like, get people.
Yeah.
I would just say this. The
Mental knows,
70
too.
series is, like, the bang for the buck. Everyone knows that. Like, everyone will be fine if they just get the bang for the buck. If you want to go all in and get the 90, go ahead. But a lot of us, we just, the 70 is good. I won't be trading. Yeah. I'm not saying definitely don't do that. I'm just saying if you don't have a 4090, I would say the 50 series cards are good for people that have a 30 series.
Yes.
You have a 3080, you have a 3070, just upgrade to the 5070 and you're good. There's
If
no
you're already
reason.
on 40s, you probably
Because there's
don't
already
need-
people, I see these idiot console guys are like, no one's going to buy the 5070. They're just going to buy the 4090 when it goes on sale. It's like, that's not how this shit works, buddy. The cards just don't go on sale. The cards, once they're gone, they don't
They're
send
gone.
any more 40 series cards out. It's over.
Right.
But that's the world we live in. Bunch of morons that think they know everything.
My card.
This
my
is
card
not how
I
it
bought-
works.
I bought like 2 years ago. It still goes for like $700. I paid like almost $9 for it. Like,
Right.
It hasn't gone down that much in 2 years.
But you have a 4080 Ti or you have 4070?
Ti.
70?
Yeah, Ti.
4070 Ti. So you're good. You don't need to upgrade
I'm
anything
not,
right
I'm
now.
not upgrading anytime soon. There's no point.
You would upgrade during the 60 series cards.
Yeah, just like you said, if you have a 30 series, this would be good for you. But anyone who's got 40s, it's going to be negligible difference for what we're doing.
Right. Around a 4070 Ti, it's going to be much better ray tracing though. Yeah. It's the way to go. I would say the 70 series is always the way to go. For bang for the buck. You want the best, you know where to get the best. But if you want the bang, 4070, 5070, that's the way to go.
For a normal human being that's just playing games, the 70 series is more than enough.
Right.
I would say. If you're an enthusiast or you're like doing crazy editing or something, then yeah, you could go for the 90. But for $2,000,
A lot of
I
people are
like-
misinformed online about this shit,
Yeah.
and it drives me nuts because it's like, who cares, man? Ooh, it's like a 4090. It's like, why are we talking about the 4090? The 4090's over.
Well, and it's funny too because they think like you need a 90 series to like get better. It's like, dude, the 70 series is gonna blow the Xbox and PS5 out of the water. Like they're so dumb. Like you could get the cheaper card and still blow it out of the water.
Right. Well, there's all your tech for today.
Let me refresh real quick just to make sure nothing.
Just check
happened.
one last time, see if there's anything else. I'm like out of it.
Yeah. That,
I'm ready to pass out right here, right now.
No, there's nothing else.
The 5,000 would be 3K in Canada. I almost bet. Oh wow, a 5090 would be almost be 3K. Wow, that's crazy, buddy.
Well, the one that I'm gonna get it's gonna be what, $599?
549, baby. That's MSRP. That's how much it was announced for.
Okay.
Can't beat that.
Cannot beat that. Not worth the 30% upgrade. Well, again, I mean, it's going to have, by the way, Anthony, this card is going to be with HDMI 2.2.
Damn.
HDMI 2.2 was announced at CES. 96 gigabytes per second
God damn.
in bandwidth. The current is 48. That's a lot.
That's wild.
Thinking of upgrading my CPU, being a hamster powered from chinchilla powered. Oh, man.
Moving up.
Moving on up.
Moving on up.
I'm good. I got the 4070 and the 4070 Super. I'm good for a while.
Yeah.
I'll wait till the 60 series. Unless I happen to build a different computer this year for whatever reason, some weird reason. My wife, she might get one of the 50 cards at some point because I think she's got a 2060 in hers, but she doesn't play games on her computer right now. She's still working
Just
with the
streaming
consoles.
from Xbox or PlayStation.
PlayStation 5 Pro and Xbox Series X. That's what
How
she's
dare
got.
she plays both?
Oh yeah, and I have to hook up a Switch down there too at some point. So
yeah. Or soon a Switch too.
right,
Very soon.
What a
I'll just
trigger.
play everything.
Yeah, we just play games here in this house. We play everything. So
Yeah.
and it's not this bullshit. Just play your games anywhere, but on a PlayStation. Oh, it has to be on Xbox Game Pass. These Xbox guys are always crying. Just play your games anywhere. Don't be mad at me. Okay, number one, we're not mad at you. Number two, when you say play your games anywhere, you mean only in the Xbox ecosystem. Because the minute I mention PlayStation or Nintendo, you're up my ass.
Yeah.
This is why I love my show, because I can break the fourth wall and just tell these fuckers how stupid everything sounds when I read this online.
Yeah.
Not that anybody's listening anyway.
But just so you know.
Just so everybody knows out there. I know your little stick. Just play your games anywhere, but on a PlayStation. But
But not on PlayStation. Just play your game.
just play your games anywhere.
But not on PlayStation.
That's the way they want it. No, bitch, I'm playing my games on Xbox, PlayStation, Nintendo, everything, and anything I can get my hands on.
Yeah.
PC, I build PCs. Come on. Wonder if Nintendo held back today since I don't think that was it.
They're in Japan.
It had nothing to do with that.
I know they're.
This guy's just making stuff up. Nintendo's not James Gunn. Come on.
Exactly.
All right. We are out of here. I want to thank you all for hanging out.
Yeah.
Catch you guys next week.
Sounds good, guys. Have a good
Yeah.
night.
Good night,
We'll catch you guys
everybody.
next time.
Bye.
Good
Peace out,
night,
guys.
Bye.
Peace.
Bye bye.
These guys are always leaving me alone. What the hell is this all about? All right, I'm out of here. I want to thank all of you for sticking around. Appreciate that. Always appreciate the community. Even though we got no other super chats, we got RWK who super chatted earlier. Even though we didn't get any more, I will do the horns for everybody. Thank you so much. All right, guys, take care. Stay safe. Have a good one.